Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4. 4, right, Cast? 4. We're on 4 already. This is wild. Doing 2 shows a week is weird. If you've not been here before and this is your first time, let me key you in on a few important things. 1, there are StreamLoot cards. This is how you help the audience. If you look at the StreamLoot cards, there are 2 options on each card. One's for Monday, one's for Tuesday. So the green ones are for Tuesday. If you see that little number at the bottom of the card, that adds into what we're calling the Doom Pool, or the Ttrpgfamily Pool. We spend those points as bad guys to do things that we want. Because, well, GMs don't get to do enough stuff. On top of that, we have a guest tonight. My friend Athena is going to be here playing, well, you'll see, something special as she's flaunting it in the background right now. Other than that, if you have not been here for our Erik Frankhouse Presents show, it is interactive. During the show, we're going to ask you to roll dice, do things, give us ideas. Exclamation point is how you activate any of those. For example, exclamation point D20, we'll roll a D20 in chat. Those numbers are going to be important as Tuesday tries to survive while Monday escapes. I'm just saying, if you saw yesterday's show, it's probably what's going to happen. It really, really is. So we'll be kicking off in about 5 minutes. There's going to be an intro video that plays after this. That video has stats in our Discord. If you make a character and apply and throw it into our chat, there's a chance you'll become one of the retainers. And after tonight, I have a feeling one of these PCs might need a new thing to play. Oh, everyone in the background just staring at me right now. We'll see how it goes. We'll be live in 5. Get ready to rock and roll. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I am super excited today because we're finally getting to the funeral / possible funerals of the show. Ispen Greenshield is the whole reason this entire group is here in Vogler. They are here for the passing of a friend, and none of them know each other other than in tale. Monday has zero ties to Ispen, and they're only sent on behalf of the governor of Calamon, as a kind of representative for the city. We left this group after they chased a Kender that they learned to be a Draconian, actually, out into the fields where they were supposed to be doing a reenactment the next day. And it catapulted everything forward on both shows. Because once the troop was found out to be something other than they were, they had to really put things into motion. And in putting things into motion, that brings us to the end of last episode. I said it to everybody, but I wanted to wait until we were back today. Two of them, back in the preludes, had seen divine kind of visions of things. Both Taryn and Everin, am I saying that right, Moxie? Everin, both have seen divine visions of the gods kind of returning to the world. And honestly, Hagen did too when he was traveling with this new companion. Lightning struck a tree and left almost an artifact behind. The gods are coming back, but it's not just the good ones. And we will be discussing that tonight. As the vision washes away from the two of your eyes, what you saw was Vogler on fire, and the screams of somebody, the people, and the scream of some creature flying over the city. As that kind of fades away and that kind of hair standing on end falls away as well, all you hear is fireworks and people partying for the Kingfisher Festival. That leaves the three of you currently in the field. Now, I'm going to transfer to you in the field, and we'll move into the rest of the episode. So, I'm missing one of you. I apologize. You're not allowed to be here. There's all of them. The three of you standing in what is the reenactment area, this battlefield. The vision falls away. Hagen has not seen this. All he knows is you got in a fight. There was lightning. Your sister was almost cut in half by a half ogre. The body is on the ground, but it is slowly dissolving into nothing, which is odd. Same as the one that was in the stump. And the, I would say, pupil to Becklin is standing with the three of you going, what happened to the other woman? Where did she go?
The squire's asking this?
Yes. Is she dead? Is she okay?
Kind of look over to Everin. I don't know where she went.
She's fine. Our home is a bit of a traveling one, if you will. She just left.
Is she a powerful mage?
Much more powerful than you would think.
Wow, I know Becklin has talked about wizards of high sorcery being able to move over the entire continent. I didn't know we were in the presence of that. Ispen kept very strong friends. Ispen was such a great guy. As his voice cracks. Sorry, he kept great company. Everyone he's known has been just amazing people that pass through Vogler, helping us every time they come through. The two of you, as the vision fades, do you say anything to the other two about it?
Is it daytime or nighttime?
It was nightfall.
So it's still nighttime.
Yep, still nighttime. You can see the fireworks in the sky in the middle of the village going on. Drew's like, let me check some notes. No, I need to see if spells can get me out of this.
You didn't have dice?
I need to pull my dice out.
You're fired.
I think I would message him before
he has a very confused look on his face. Yeah. And he kind of shakes his head and looks around. Moxie, did you say you're messaging me?
Yeah, I'm gonna message you before I say anything out loud.
Oh,
I
okay.
Probably won't say anything out loud, but I can at least message. So because message doesn't take a lot, I'm just gonna look at you, and you see my hand very quickly move, but like not in a way that would sort of make anybody look at me. I'm going to assume you also saw the whole town on fire.
Slowly turns.
Yeah.
I did. But it doesn't seem to be actually happening now. It must be a trick of the fireworks. That was very vivid.
And I cast it again.
Well, to be frank, both of us see a lot of things that have either already come true or will come to pass. I don't think this was a trick of anything, but I do think
We need to
have
check
get
the
people out.
doors and the windows.
Ellison gave me a room to watch out for.
What? What is this, Frankhouse?
Kelly.
Kind of just...
Everin flashes the gang sign for her deity.
Correct. Don't worry about it. We're all good over here.
Well, Darren's like, well, then we should get back to the party, right? Because he has no idea you guys are having a conversation. He just starts walking towards the village. Come on, we got to at least tell Becklin what happened.
Yes, good idea. We should,
Good fight, by the way. Good fight. And he's like happy about it.
Of course he is. He's a squire.
Yes, exactly.
Perseus.
And then
He's gonna look at his good on his resume later.
he starts heading back. Is there anything else you all want to say before we kind of have the festival and let you at least get 8 hours of sleep before the funeral tomorrow?
When we get back...
I'll bring up the map for us.
Do we go back to the Brass Crab? Is that where we're heading?
No, you guys are staying on the boat, remember?
Yeah.
Right, but that's at the wharf, right? Which is right next to the Brass Crab.
Yeah, you would be walking by it, but you're not going to the Brass Crab. Darren was just going to walk you to wherever you were staying for the evening. Because it's like 12. Like, you could go back and drink, but you gotta remember a huge debacle happened at the bar. So they're closing it.
Yeah.
Right. I want to... So just west of the Brass Crab, looks like there's a house.
Yeah, there's
I'm
tons
guessing
of buildings and houses. Yeah, tons. They're all taken.
the way-
There's people who live here.
Right. On the way to the wharf, I want to stop and look and see if there's any of these binding runes on the windows and doors there.
You weren't seeing them on the buildings and doors. You were seeing them on specific marks, entrances, and exits for the city.
Oh, I thought they were on like every window and door of houses in the city, so people were like locked in.
Certain houses in the city. You would have to scour the entire place. And I will say, if you go to one from your vision on the way back, like some of the bigger homes, when you look, you don't see anything marked on them.
I spell list real quick.
Yeah, cut yourself and bleed. For those who don't know, most of our casters on Tuesday, for some reason, believe in cutting themselves to cast spells. Can't get much more metal than that.
He doesn't cut himself, he just bleeds from his stigmata.
Half.
Not most of us, half.
Yeah, it's only half. Me and Todd
3!
didn't do
That's
that.
more than half!
2 out of 3 is...
No, Moxie
Oh,
is constantly
yeah.
bleeding because she is destroying stuff.
But that's not to cast spells. That's out of my own like impulsive decision.
Sure, oh, okay.
I cast spells from a god.
Sure. Yeah, whatever you say.
So do I. It's just...
You
have
have,
to-
to bleed to do it.
All right,
Your
that's
god
true.
was like, "Look, what's the deal? Blood." And I was like,
So you don't see anything, unless you got another way to look, just scouting it won't do anything on the way back to the boats to sleep for the evening.
I'm gonna burn 5 hit points and cast Detect Magic.
With Detect Magic, you do see some marks on some of the larger buildings in town. They are not written in a normal language. What languages do you speak?
I speak... Let's see. Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
And then in Draconic, you can see that they are the runes made to bind and lock people in buildings. Basically stopping this one rune stops any portal from being open, and that includes windows, doors, anything.
As we're walking past that house, like, I'm
Sure.
gonna slow down and kind of
It's a big 2-story to the north.
take Everin's arm again
Okay.
and just kind of walk with her, and then as we get there, like, you'll kind of see like the sparkle come over my eyes, and he just kind of looks at you and then looks at the wall.
Darren goes, Are they together? They're very touchy.
I mean,
Becklin said
just
we're not
met
allowed
them.
to do that, but apparently other people do. We're not allowed to be married as Knights of Solamnia.
well, there's plenty you can do without being married.
Is he wrong?
Darren goes, Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Begin the path of corruption now. So,
Write that down.
you know that they're marked. If you like run your hand over, touch them, there's no inscription, there's no claw marks, there's no like knife work. It's just casted. It's a magical sign or a symbol or glyph.
Got it.
You could try dispelling it if you have the ability to do that. Other than that,
No.
that would
Well,
be about
magic
it.
is a 3rd level,
Sure is.
or I would have it by now.
Sure is. Well, then if you're not doing anything else with the doors, you mark kind of keeping an eye on the ones that are there. Most of that will make more sense soon.
Of course it will.
Darren walks you back to your boat that you're on and says, enjoy your stay here. I'm helping shut down the brass crab. Becklin told me I have to meet her at the mayor's house, and it's going to be a big thing. Just enjoy your drinks and make sure that you are eating and all that stuff. I know the funeral's tomorrow, but just get some rest if you can, and let Paladine, guide your path for the evening. And I wish you the best. And he gives you like that awkward, like finger gun pat kind of thing. Like he's just awkward as a kid. And he walks back into the city through the wharf and makes his way through the rain. And there are people bumbling around. And overall, people are partying. But you do see militia moving about and picking up bodies of people that are passed out. If you remember, they believe people
Are
were
they-
poisoned.
Yeah. Are
But
they?
you don't know.
Well, considering everything else that's been happening, I want to go up and like. as
There's
we're
a body
walking
on
to
the wharf. There's 2 fishermen picking him up to put him on his boat.
Like, is that man alive?
Yeah. Henry? Yeah, he just drank too much.
Are you sure?
I mean... God. Yeah, pretty sure.
Good. Have a good evening.
You too.
Knight told me to, Henry. Sorry.
Yeah. I told you.
Smash.
And you get back to these 2 houseboats that are rafted together. They're small, but there's enough for you to sleep. There's 2 bunks on each one. They had a third, like, cot laid in the middle for your sister, but no longer here. And there's really nothing special about the place. It's just waxes and kind of goes in and out with the water. It's comfy and nothing crazy really going on. They do have some alcohol, some dried fish for you to eat there. It's pretty calm.
That's how Jason Takes Manhattan started.
Yeah, it is how Jason takes the worst one of all of them.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's so bad. And then Hagen on the dock, you do see the fisherman that brought you over wandering about and talking to other fishermen before he comes back and takes the other spot on the other boat. And he kind of waves to you, and he's
Oh, yeah.
smashed.
Way back, yeah. I can imagine.
And
Party
that's
time in this town.
you guys actually get your rest for the evening. Maybe. For those who are divine before you go to sleep, I need wisdom saving throws for the evening.
That's trash.
Yeah.
That's why he picked it.
Yeah. Wisdom is good for me, though. I should be
Ooh.
good at this.
But you're not.
Okay.
What you really need to worry about
22.
tonight is your dexterity saving throws. That's what you really need to worry about tonight.
Okay.
22 for me.
11.
You sleep fine, Taryn. Everin, you have flashes of not only the town burning that evening, you wake up with, like, not just hot flashes, but your skin is actually warm, like you've been sleeping next to a fireplace. There's no fire in the area. The docks are quiet. But it felt like you were being burned alive.
I think she just slowly kind of comes out of trance because she only needs to be meditating for 4 hours.
Cool.
So while the guys are still asleep, she just sort of kind of comes out of everything, checks herself for burns and things like that first before, because I'm sure she's encountered weirder things.
So you're going to check for burns?
Yeah.
If you're going to check for burns, you find that the soles of your feet, the back of your head, and your right side are, like you slept in the sun. That's what it feels like.
Is that what it looks like, or just what it feels like?
Yeah.
What it looks like. The feeling of the burning sensation dies after a while.
Okay.
But your skin does go from that bright red and kind of dies back down to the normal pale, goth-looking color that you have. But it stays there for 10, 15 minutes, like an unnerving amount of time. It felt real. And you woke up early. I would say you woke up just before sunbreak, and you would see them pulling the boat in, that they're loading the wooden coffin and wraps for Ispin on, as they're getting ready for the funeral in the morning. Waking anybody up, or do you just chill for the rest of the day until everybody gets up?
I'm gonna chill. I don't want to interrupt anybody's rest.
All right. So the rest of you would wake up next morning. Taryn, you got good sleep, no dreams, no nightmares. First time, actually. You probably haven't had nightmares in your travels from the west all the way here. It's like almost the thing that was following you doesn't have to follow you anymore. Like it's tied to another character in the game, maybe, sort of, kind of.
God. When so it's been a couple of days because how long have we been in town?
No, everybody's been here a
the
little bit of
first night?
different time. You guys have been here for 2 nights now. This will be the second night. But I know that most of Monday got here like 5 days ago, and Hagen got here about 4 days ago.
Okay. Man. So he tries to be stealthy, but if Everin's up, she might see this.
You're ready.
I rolled a 16 stealth, but he will slip off the boat into the water.
Okay.
Because when he wakes up, his chest is covered in blood, like dried blood.
Is that every day?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So when you dive in the water and you stand up, hold on a minute here. When you dive in the water and stand up, on the edge of the boat, there's a guy drinking coffee that sees you come up and goes, "Rough night?"
Infinitely.
Yo, man, if you want, there's a shower down the way. You pull the lever. The gnome in town built it. You can wash yourself off. You ain't gotta. There are fish that will eat you.
That's good to know. And he basically gets himself damp and then pulls himself back on the boat and then puts a cloth in the water that's wet as well, and he just scrubs to get there are. Man. He's been in here 2 days and he has water readily available.
He pours
so
you
he's taking
and hands it to you.
He's like, I appreciate you very much. But like when he's on the road, it just sits.
Well, that's a vision I didn't need.
I assume that I do see you because I meet your.
He wandered off and did it, or
Yeah.
jumped off. But you saw him dip off and come in. But
My passive is 16.
oh yeah, you saw it too. He's covered in blood, just dried, scaby, nasty, war-torn blood. So you're Tuesdays.
You would also see that on his chest there is like a cut in the holy symbol for Paladine.
Okay. It's not Folgers, it is Smuggler's Coffee. That's what it says on the container.
Yep.
It's
Love it.
Vogler's because that's the town room.
Vogler's Coffee. So with that, if you get yourselves all ready, I'm assuming you're just going to wear your normal clothes unless you have something for a funeral.
Oh my God, Kelly!
Do you have like a normal funeral attire that you brought with you for this, since you all know you're going to one?
Yeah, I snap my fingers and I'm covered like head to toe, just like clean, well pressed suit.
Of course.
Funeral garb.
Of course.
All good.
Of course.
Ready when you're ready.
I think Everin has like her nicer clothes because she wears black anyway, constantly. Like she doesn't have another color.
How perfect.
But I think she has like a set of like it's more of like a dress with pants underneath it for her to look like she looks nice, even though she can still run, versus like her tortoiseshell armor that she wears all the time.
Do tortoiseshell armor?
It's like leather, but it's embossed with tortoiseshell pattern.
Okay.
There's
Dope.
like similar things in this dress, but it's not as evident that it's armor.
So with that, there is a bugle that sounds for the funeral, and you don't actually see many people make it to the dock. A fisherman do. A lot of fishermen make it to the dock. A large gentleman, Remedor, who we've seen before. He's the ambassador for the city. He is there as well. But I don't know if this group met him. I think only Monday has actually met him yet. I will put him on screen for everybody. Remedor is a pretty awesome gentleman who runs the wharf. I will bring it on screen for the audience as well. He is kind. He's 6'5", pretty good shape, scarred up with like a lot of marks and stuff from hooks from being a fisherman. But he's the one who runs the wharf and makes sure people pay their dues, the shipping stuff goes right. And he has picked up the box for Ispin and is gently laying it out on a boat by himself.
Jesus. So he's the harbor master as well.
Yeah, he's the wharf master is what they're called here. Yep,
Wharf master, yeah.
Wharf Master Flex.
correct.
Wharf master flex.
But you do not see Becklin or Cudgel anywhere. You only see the mayor, who you've not met before, and him. Nobody else is there besides fishermen and those two. No one else from the town is there. A lot of people are sleeping in, but there's no sign of anyone else. The only friends in town were you two, or sorry, you three that were called.
Terran, after he washes himself off, he cleans his armor and like scrubs it and like details it for about an hour so it's like shiny and bright, and he puts on a green cloak and like full regalia for it. So he's
You don't want to
He's
wish
all
to be
nighted
clean? He's like, no, don't do that. I'm
I
gonna
need
need
to
it
have
for later.
prestidigitation until next level.
Oh, okay.
But I can
So,
do with that.
as this is being set up, the mayor sees the three of you walking over. Darrett is here, though, the young squire, and his blues and stuff, and he's standing there as well, and he kind of waves as well. He's smiling at a funeral, like he's just that kid, like nothing bothers him. She walks up as Remedor is getting every set up. He's coating the wooden box in oils. But out in the harbor, there is every single boat rafted off with people loading goods. And I mean like personal belongings onto their boat. And I mean everybody.
like the city's evacuating.
Like the city is evacuated. The mayor goes, I know this is not the time. Man, she hasn't slept. I told Becklin I would handle the funeral for Ispin as a friend of mine and hers, but we came across some we have to leave the city. unfortunately, I have to cut this funeral short. I've asked Remador to bring the stuff for the will here for everybody, but we have to leave. I've been convinced from Becklin and from Cudgel and from 3 of the ambassadors from the capital we need to get out of here. The city is in danger. There are a map with markings, things that are supposed to be burnt up. A giant entered our city last night. I'm sorry. The funeral. And Remador kind of puts his hand on her shoulder. It's like, it's all right. It was a rough night last night. Can we do the funeral and maybe we fill you in afterwards, give you a little bit of time? You do not have to help with evacuation. We quite understand this isn't your city, and you didn't come here for this.
We are here nonetheless.
Where is, he looks to Lysera.
Some health difficulties. She had to leave early. Sends her best regards as far as the funeral goes, but I will represent both my sister and I in this matter.
Well, then I guess that is everyone. The 3 of you and Ispin's wife. And there's a woman in like a veil, all black, standing next to the mayor, a little ways from everybody. Says, well then.
Did I know he was married?
No, none of you did. Never talked about it. Never mentioned it. I mean, he's talked about love interests before, but he's never said he's married. He traveled the world. I mean, maybe to protect himself, he didn't talk about it. You know, like mentally keeping himself in check. But no, he has never talked about it.
Can I do some kind of check to confirm that? Because in my background,
Insight.
it's been basically taught me how to converse with people properly. So I was like,
Absolutely.
we would have come up at some
You
point.
are 100% welcome to do that.
And this is like an insight?
Insight. It is charisma-based check. We do have charisma bonus cards if anyone does need a +2 to their charisma rolls. There's also
I only got a
social
10.
reroll cards as well.
You want a charisma insight check?
No. I'm
just
saying
charisma
there's social and there's bonuses to insight's wisdom, isn't it? I apologize.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a social roll, so you can re-roll it with one of the reroll cards.
I will spend one of those cards.
The reroll?
21.
Yeah.
All right.
I rolled an 18.
Was the man married?
I rolled a 19
Okay.
with my reroll, which is great because the first one was a 5, so that gives me a 24.
Okay. So we'll use the social reroll from Kyler because he gave us some today. What was the highest that we got out of the group? 18, I think?
24 for
24. He indeed was married. He didn't talk about it a lot to keep her safe because he knew things that he did could endanger her. She lived outside of the capital. They owned a small...
Outside of Palantis?
No, the capital here.
Oh, got it.
Kalamon.
Kalman.
He didn't ever talk about it. He wanted to keep her safe in case anyone ever got interrogated, captured, any of those kind of things. The reason being, and you would know this, is because she's a wizard who has never taken the trials.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
And she's still alive. That's,
Still alive.
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Impressive.
Okay.
Blackmail's a bitch.
I like her already.
Yep.
So that's what you would know. She's in a veil, but she's never talked about it, and there's a good chance she does not know who you are.
Do I know that's why she never...
He's told you
'Cause she-
specifically.
Okay.
One drunken night during storytelling. So Remador starts the funeral, and he says, while many of us today don't know who Ispin was truly, he traveled the world, he was an amazing storyteller, he brought tales to everybody in Vogler. I myself grew up on his stories of fishing and them finding the great serpent in the ocean to the north. I've heard the stories of the Dragonlance from him and his time on the battlefield with his friends and companions. While many of them he served with, besides Becklin and Cudgel, who unfortunately have been detained this morning, many of them are no longer with us. But he said that in his honor, today should be a festival. It should be a party. It should be something of happiness and storytelling of the greatness that is being alive. The 3 of you that could make it, along with his loving wife, we send him out to sea as he asked today. Not to be buried in the ground, not to be lost to another cataclysm, but to go out on the sea in his most joyous place. Today we set him ablaze in honor of his travels and hoping that his ashes spread to all of Ansalon and bring stories to anyone who may find them. And they kind of like push the boat out, and the wife grabs a bow and knocks it, and you see her tap the arrow and light it on fire and shoots the funeral pyre, sending it out, and hands the bow back to the mayor. There is a will, Remador says, I am to bestow some things to the three of you, and if you could take the part for your sister as well, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, absolutely.
First and foremost is the namesake of him, Ispin Greenshield, and his shield itself. Between the group of you, whoever deems that this is something they could use is to take it. He said they would know who it is. Each one of you has a small box, a coffer as well, as he kind of takes a tarp off, and there's a treasure chest, each weighing about 100 pounds. This is full of his goods from adventuring. Unfortunately, there are things that are missing from the coffers. We believe that either they were stolen, which we will explain after this, or maybe Becklin has them with her to solve what is going on. The journals of Ispin, his stories, while we don't have them, someone does. But the money is left behind because he believes that true heroes of Ansalon are not paid for their duties the way they should be. And being Solamnic Knight and clerics in training, and honestly, Hagen, I don't know who you are. He just said you were a dear friend. He wanted to leave behind a wealth to where you could be comfortable. And not so that you would stop adventuring, but so that you would continue to do the good works that you're supposed to. He knows you better than I. His wife has been left their home, along with a small castle that was in the middle of being built. I believe the rest of the money is to her. But he did say, though, that I was to give you this. And he unfolds a map. It takes it out of his pocket, not out of anywhere else, and hands a map to the center of you all.
I'll take it.
He said this leads to something you're going to need in the future. You know how he was with his stories. He believed in treasures and fairy tales. But most of his tales held some truth. The entire map is a conglomeration of metallic dragon scales. Think of like the pictures where they use a bunch of little pictures to make a larger picture. It is like that when you roll it out, but it's just a mosaic of metallic dragon scales, making some map or drawing of a hillside, a rocky-looking outcropping, and what looks to be a black void or maybe a door into this hillside. I don't know where this is. He said that it's something that in time you would understand. I did show the wife, because I was told to show the wife as well, and she does not know where it is. But for her safety, she's been asked to not be spoken with today. I think they were worried your sister would be here. And kind of nods to Everin. With that, we are going to give you a few minutes, but I'm going to tell you we are in the middle of evacuation. We have been warned that there is an army on the way. Becklin and Cudgel are meeting half that army to give us time to get out of the city. We were attacked by a giant last night with spells upon him, carrying ballista rounds and using them as javelins. We've had people poisoned in our city, and we have a map that has been brought from the capital with buildings marked saying that we were in danger. Becklin believes there's an army traveling from the east. I've heard from fishermen that there's an army and a dragon to the northwest. We need to leave. We are stuck in the middle. There's a boat for you two. If you wish to come back to Kalaman with us, we won't tell you what to do. We have the ferry up and running. We are short some vessels, which means there are going to be some people walking on foot.
How can we help?
Well, And he points to like a whole bunch of boats rafted off that are not built together. He's like, we don't have enough people to build this. If anyone has a way to make a raft large enough to pull behind the ferry, that would be probably enough to get everyone out of the city. I unfortunately am heading the evacuation with Becklin and Cudgel gone. If you would like to try to do this, it is a survival check. I will tell you your hours are very limited because of what is coming up. Anyone good at survival?
Actually, I am.
All right, give me a survival check. If you do this with the help of a few others, you think you could get it done in about 2 hours.
Not with that roll. Do we have any rerolls for...
Oh,
wisdom?
You mean inspiration? You sure do for damage.
For damage.
Yeah, that's how inspiration works,
Something
unless
on
you
your
have a bond, ideal, or flaw that you can bring into effect.
I do, actually.
What you got for me?
My flaw is I won't carry anything for anyone else ever again. So I am really good at making carts and shit to pull stuff.
I don't know.
Because I don't carry it.
I don't know if that meant
That's
building
perfect.
a cart, but that is a great flexing of a bullshit rule. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
It was a 2, now it's a 7. So that makes a 12 survival check.
That is too shy. Would you like to use one of the +2 cards?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll
We'll
use...
pick whoever you want and just say who it is.
So that's just a...
Yours is the second half, so you'd be looking for
That's the
damage
green,
for the first
right?
half. Yep. KJ, looks like she's played one 34 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was... yeah, I'll use that one.
All right.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
All right. Who says we don't help each other here on the show? I do.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I do. I say.
So 14. Taryn goes, I saw that there were some barges full of lumber over there. If we take those off, and he starts drawing up a diagram of how, like,
oh, okay.
just like a rough plan of like, we have enough lashing, just use rope. We'll tie this all together, make it so that it has somewhat of a point, and reinforce that point with some sort of a bow. It's not moving on its own. It's just being towed. That should be enough.
Anchor points, all that stuff. Who's
Yep.
helping you? You can get some fishermen help, obviously, because they've already done that. But are any of the other two giving you a hand?
I will cast mending wherever you want me to cast mending.
I will cut it down to an hour.
Sweet.
Dope.
Excellent. Why not cut it down to an hour? As the camera pans back, showing you all on the dock, getting everything built out, and you put it out for its maiden voyage. With mending and everything else, you do make one that floats. There is a huge, think river ferry, like a double-decker river ferry, with a bunch of coins and a lion on the side. And people are on it, loaded up, along with just a flotilla of boats getting ready to leave that morning. The sound of a bugle can be heard again. And in response, another one outside of the city. Panic sets in as people start to scream from the northern part of the city, running through it. This is in mid-afternoon. The body hasn't even finished burning.
Taryn reaches down and picks up Greenspin's shield.
Okay, so you have Ispin's shield. As you grab the shield, I'm going to move us to a map, and I would like you to drag all your characters to where you are on the map itself. This is going to be a map that has all of the X's and marks of the areas Remedor has kind of explained to people as they're evacuating. These buildings have to be moved first. He doesn't give a lot of explanation other than don't be in it, don't be near it. Like, that's kind of what he's telling people. So I'm going to move us over to this so you all can see.
Since I wasn't helping a whole lot during that repair montage, could I have cast a spell and then had time to, like...
You get 2 hours, man.
Chill out afterwards?
You have 2 hours, 100%.
Then the three of us will have aid for 8 hours.
Oh, wow, okay. What does that
So
give them?
that's-
What's aid for 8 hours give?
+5 maximum
Temporary
hit points and 5 hit points above whatever you got right now. So like if you were hurt, you would gain 5 hit points in healing. If not, your max is up by 5.
All right. I'm going to refresh this so that it is reading the map. With that said, can you guys see the map with all the other little maps around it?
Yes.
Okay. Those other maps that are around it are in case we need to get in close to any of the other spaces. So you're welcome to put yourself on the map that is marked. You guys are down by the wharf here. I'm going to take us over to this map.
Where was the funeral being? Was it the north or the south
Right
dock
here.
there? Okay.
With that said, as the trumpets sound, the screams begin. I'm going to switch us over to the solo cam here as this weird, odd, smoke-stacked, carded, 20-foot long, dragon-headed thing spits fire at the front gate. It's on wheels. It's like a cart. So I'm going to switch us over to there. And, hi, Athena. Oh my god, you have a fucking dragon mask with fire behind you. How are you doing over there in your dragon mask? Can't even hear you. You muted. That is the quietest dragon of all time.
I'm a wagon. I'm a big wagon.
You are a wagon right now. Yeah, that's true. So, I know you like rolling damage, and you don't get to GM that often, but you do like breaking stuff. So, could you give me your first breath weapon attack, blowing the first gate off and burning it to the ground?
Absolutely.
You can roll real dice, or you can roll in Roll20, whatever you want to do.
I think you know me better than that. Here,
You have lots of dice,
let's get-
don't you? You have a truckload of dice.
You gave me plenty of time to prep for this.
Is that a bedazzled mask? I just gotta point that out. Is that thing bejeweled? It
Yes,
sure
it has over 20,000 studs on it. I
Are
did
you
it myself.
fucking serious? How many weekends of dicking around and watching Pokemon did that take?
Probably too many. Probably too many. Let's be honest.
Matt's like, what's the count? Shut up.
I think I just kept all the empty bags and did the count in post. But hello, hi. So we're rolling breath weapon. You
Yeah,
said?
just give me. Don't you have to roll to hit? You do have to roll that d20 though, because that one is important. You don't
Oh
wanna roll one.
yeah.
I would like to point out that we currently are at a pool of 5, in case you need them.
Cool. That's fine. And then let's go on and get it going. We got the 1, the 2 of these. There's a third one there, a fourth one, and then we're gonna come around the corner. And we're gonna. Ooh.
For those who can't see this beautiful thing, I'm gonna zoom in. This is the most ridiculously cool thing that they have made for this. It is a boiler drake. It is literally a war wagon with smokestacks and
That'll
4
be-
draconians in it commanding it.
28 points of damage.
The gate ignites on fire as a half giant smashes at the gate, busting it open. And the beginning of the Red Dragon army flows in to Vogler. Now, I will say, because Becklin and Cudgel have divided the army, the difference was being attacked last night versus this afternoon. Giving enough time to get everybody out. So I'm going to bring us to the full group. And we're going to say hi to everybody as a group. Let's bring her on. Whoop.
Oh boy.
So,
Good.
I apologize for any dying that happens during this episode. Only because I can say I didn't do it.
I'm not. I'm out to kill
We know.
characters today.
We know.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
with that said, as the fire rains in there, I would like to ask the group all by the docks, what's your plan?
Did they get everyone out?
No, people are still filing out. It's going to take a while. Like, people are running now, though. Like, they're leaving shit behind. They were told last night in a drunken stupor during the Kingfisher Festival, as everyone went around to all the people in the village and said, you got to go. We are leaving tomorrow. And the mayor did a speech this morning early, and the fishermen are going out because they're the first up, getting the boats ready. And then the militia went through that didn't go with Becklin. They were hoping they had through the afternoon. I will say the ferry is loaded, and the rafts on the ferry are also loaded. That's roughly 200 people. The village is about 500.
Oh, Christ.
Uh-huh.
Can I do an Arcana check real quick?
Yeah, of
I
course.
don't know about a thing. That's a good number. That's my character sheet. Essentially, I want to know, based on what I know in magic, I don't have Dispel Magic. Again, third level spell, we're not there yet.
Nope.
But if I break these runes, will that do the same job? Like if I destroy whatever it's on?
If you are able to destroy where the main rune is, like you can make an arcane check, know which one's the main one, and you break it, yes. Also, it may hurt you.
Good to know.
Do we have eyes on this thing yet?
There's screams from the north part of the village. There's a plume of smoke coming from over there, but that is it so far.
Okay.
Eric, I'm going to make a history check.
Sure, yeah. That mask is ridiculous.
So good. It's
Okay.
so
This is
good.
awesome.
15 on the die, so 18.
Okay.
Ispin had this shield for a long time. Like,
Sure
it is
did.
his namesake.
It is.
What do I know this thing does?
It's a +2 shield of arrow catching.
Okay. All right.
You remember from history that he had dragon-scaled, like, covers that he would wrap on it, but you don't see any of those present.
Oh, to help defend against... Fuck. Ooh. What's the... No, that's a bad idea.
All
I
ideas
was
are options right now.
waiting for you to
No.
say it.
That's
I
a
set
bad
this
idea.
bitch up.
Someone commit this map to memory real quick.
Nope.
What's the main scales used on this map?
All metallic dragons. Gold, copper, silver, all of them.
Okay. I'm not
Brass,
going to put the
bronze.
map over the shield. I'm not going to put the map over the shield.
Keep telling yourself that.
Don't
All
do
right.
that.
While you're saying it.
He starts, like, he looks at everyone and pulls his sword and starts walking north.
Wow.
Great.
Well, that's not what I
I'm-
was expecting to have happen, to be honest. I thought for
gonna-
sure we'd be running.
There's 300 people left in the city. Like, he's not... Like, Solamnic Knights do not run.
So Darren goes, are we doing this?
Help everyone you can get on boats and
Well,
get them
that's
out.
what the fishermen are for. We're warriors.
You're a squire. You're not a knight.
I
yet.
will tell you that he is wearing a Solamnic Knight helm, but he is not wearing armor. He's wearing his own, like, chainmail, but he is wearing Becklin's helm.
Okay.
If you're coming, go into
course.
the boat that I was in. There's a bundle. Put that on and then join me.
What's in there?
His old, like... Wait, you said he was wearing
He's wearing
scale
chainmail.
mail?
Chainmail. He's armored. He is not wearing Solamnic armor. He's got a tabard on, and it's not even a Solamnic one. He hasn't been knighted,
I know he hasn't.
but he's
You know
Just
what?
tell him,
he's coming with you.
tell
He
him to
said.
go in your room and put on your armor and then just lock him in there.
That room there, the one that you get locked in and burned down in, that one. That's where you want to be.
No, you know what?
He's coming with you. That's what he says.
Yeah, no, okay, because we have to go through trials in order to make our rank, so...
Yup. He grabs his bastard sword and follows you.
Is he a retainer, Drew?
We
Is he a
don't.
retainer?
We don't know who he is.
If
We don't
he's not
know.
a retainer, he's probably going to live.
Maybe.
Our retainers
You've only killed
they're
one
doomed,
retainer.
But
We've killed one retainer so far.
So, okay, so you're heading towards it. I will say I'm going to give Athena 3 attacks on the town. That's about the time it'll take you to get there. So, Athena, if you'd like to roll me a d6 to let me know how long it takes to recharge your breath weapon and see if you're going to get one more. Otherwise, you'll just be clawing
I
and
just
tearing shit
messaged
up.
you.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Right as you said it.
Shit.
Yay.
Are you fucking me? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Are you moving towards
All
the
right.
first building?
I am going to...
You're going to move towards here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can move the speed I said you're currently on the ground. That will change.
Okay.
So you're just rolling through the city streets. So you would
So-
be boop, boop, boop.
Yep. Let
To
me know
here.
when we get there.
You're there in one move.
Oh, awesome. Let's go ahead and
Oh, I lied. That's not one move. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. You're here in one move.
got you.
I forgot the scale's different for this.
But
this
how
map.
far is that building from me?
Outside of range. It's about 70 foot.
Ah, okay.
I double moved you to get to there. So as that happens, Drew, these squares aren't to scale, obviously, because we're on a
Right.
smaller map. If I go back over to our Vogler map, which I think is probably going to make the most sense for us to be on. Nope, not that one. This one. And I'll put
I
it
mean,
here. This one is to
key-
scale. So you can drag
Okay.
yourselves here. This one will be to scale, because this one, yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That's 200 foot to that one. So you would go here to here is your double move.
Cool.
So drag
we're
everybody on
getting
here
there.
too. We'll move people. Yeah, you'll be there next round.
We're moving, baby. We coming.
Darren says, I have horses.
You do?
Yeah, of course. Becklin and I have horses. Becklin didn't take her horse. She said to keep it for me and to give one to you.
All right. Where are they?
So he would round with you. He says they're next to the brass crab. They're just next to it. There's a small stable that she has.
Bring them.
Well, we're going that way anyway. Come on.
No, I'm going north. You have to go northeast.
Why do I have to go northeast?
Because that's where the horses are.
No, we just go right here and grab them. They're right here. They're on the way. And he's like, pulling you. Trust me. I know the town better than you.
All right. Lead
That's
on.
what he says. You don't have to listen to him. He's just being a squire.
No, Squires know. He seems to be competent. Like, he defended himself last night in the battle.
Yeah, he fought well enough. He killed two people.
Yeah, I'll trust him and I'll follow his lead.
So he's gonna go from here to here, running, making his way there. What about the rest of you?
On the way, because I'm going to follow, on the way I'm casting Consecrated Armor on myself.
So that's an action, and you can take your movement still.
Yeah, and I'm going to follow
Is-
them, and then on next round I have another spell to cast, but first things first, I'm trying to not die. Consecrated.
Aww.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ah! Hagen, what are you doing? I'm gonna take
I
us to
will
the bigger
also
map.
follow to get horses.
Follow to get horses, okay? So there's only 2 horses, so you're riding with one of them.
That's fine.
Okay. So you're following them. Next round, you would move again. Let me move you to the next map area, which would be here to here. From here, you could get your next breath attack through the trees, if you would like to. Would you like to breathe on the entire village through the trees? Is that the game plan, Athena?
Yep.
Give me your damage.
Cool. Let's do it. Bam. So we're there. We're doing all the damage first off.
Okay.
So first is that breath attack.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. I rolled 2 10s.
I'm just going to write down the building's name.
31 points of damage.
As it hits the forest, the little park in between, ignites, and it hits the back of this 3-story manor, the nicest place in town. On top of it, when you hit it, the Draconian is waving the torch. As you hit it, he jumps off the side and glides down, and you see him start running towards the city center. As that happens, there is a murmuring. Inside, the 3 Draconians start to chant. Or sorry, 4 Draconians start to chant inside the boiler drake. Over and over, they start saying, Ttrpgfamily, Ttrpgfamily. Over and over, it starts to pour outside. Raining fire in the area around the boiler drake. Now, I tried to find fiery rain. Wasn't easy to find. Doesn't exist, as a matter of fact. So we're going to use this, and we're going to use the lovely rain for this, because that's about all we got. As it starts to rain down fire in the area, the forests around you ignite. Could you please roll for your breath weapon again?
Oh, absolutely.
I should have run through that portal!
We're good.
Okay, okay.
Oh, this one sounds good. 19 points of damage.
No. Recharge. I want your breath weapon recharge.
Sorry.
I know you want to kill things
bad.
really bad.
I do. Oh, I rolled a 1.
These step states not gonna make it. All right.
You know what? We're gonna be okay.
As that building starts to burn and the keep saying kobold, the Draconian begins to run. The chanting gets loud enough to where out by the wharf you can hear chanting, but it's not. You can't make it out. But in the sky, you see a cloud form of ash and red rain burning embers hitting the ground around something to the north near the tower. That takes us back to the players. Players, what would you like to do?
I'm following Karen. Can I, because I don't know how D&D mechanics work for this, I assume that I can ride on the back of a horse with you for a good round or two.
Yeah, you could do 2 people to a horse, period.
Cool.
Not a problem, in the slightest.
I'm hopping on with you, and I'm going to say, I may need you to drop me off someplace, and I'm casting Locate Object to find that main room.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to do anything, it just happens.
And you want to use it to locate what?
Because
Main
I did
rune.
the Arcana check, the main barring symbol in the town, I want that.
It's per building, it's not in the town.
Okay, well then where
Which
are
building do you want to go to out of the X buildings? It's probably the
I
best.
get all of them within 1,000 feet of me.
Look.
Yeah. Every last one of them, I know where they are now.
That's not what I was expecting to have happen. I hate that spell. So, with that said, I would say if we're looking at the measurement, let me take us to the map.
Right here.
Hot runes in your area.
Sexy hot runes in your area. Let me grab.
Fight. I'll be the closest guy outside on Grinder.
1,000 foot is the entire fucking city.
Sweet.
So you know every building's one. Can I just get an intellect check to memorize where they are? Because I don't know how long that spell stays up for.
I believe it's 10 minutes, but yeah, I'll try to memorize.
Memorizing it, you're looking at a DC 12. It's not hard.
Oh, okay, cool. I definitely beat that, but we'll see by how much. Just straight intellect?
Yep.
Cool. I got a 16. So I'm fine.
You memorize where they all are. You don't have to have the thing up. You know where they're located. To find out which one it's on, I would say keep the spell up, though, because when you get there, you can just... Doesn't it allow you to locate objects, correct?
Yes,
all right.
I know the exact spot where they all are.
Okay, great.
So,
That's fucking bullshit.
I will keep
Athena,
it up
we gotta kill
for
stuff.
as long as I can.
I want to kill stuff really fast. Hagen, what do you want to do?
I guess I have to get on the other horse with the squire, so I will hop on with him. No
Taryn looks back, looks at Taryn, goes,
time to
wait,
waste.
they're all coming with us?
Apparently.
I
We
can't
gotta do
believe
this for Ispin.
I'm with real heroes. His voice cracks again. He's, well,
Yeah, as well.
what can you do, sir? And he like asks, because he doesn't know your fucking name.
Just call me Hagen. It's fine.
Hagen, what can you do? Oh, yeah, do you need a
pull
bow? Do you want a
wand. It's like,
dagger?
I I have a wand. I'm good.
Are you a wizard of high sorcery too?
I am definitely not that. I'm a librarian. Let's go.
Definitely not.
I'm a librarian. Cool. So then I will say you guys can move, if you're doubling your movement, 60, they can go, Warhorse is 50? Armored Warhorses are 50, so you can move 100 foot. So move yourselves 100 foot with the horse, since Darren's running it, and then Hagen's running the other one. You both are on there. That's 100 foot you can move. It takes us back to Athena. Athena, apparently, you're on a roll for rolling ones for fire. That building is on fire. Do you want to double down and make sure it burns forever, or move to the next building? Or do you want to breathe on that one and then just move?
You know, can we breathe on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And then just go ahead and move down this way here.
All right.
Forgot
So
my
here
clicker.
to your whole 30-foot movement speed. You're real slow. Ugh.
So, but like I would like to go from like I want to do the breath weapon cross the street if I can.
Like this way?
Like I can't. What's the clicker?
Just the arrow.
Yeah, it's not.
If you have the arrow click, you just hold down your mouse button, and it pings.
Here.
There you go. The next building. All right.
So I want to shoot it, but in the street if I can.
Yeah, I don't see why you can't do that. Fire it is. Fire.
So yeah, aiming for the 2 buildings in the street.
All right. Okay. Give me your damage, because I have hit points for these buildings.
26 points of damage.
Okay, the next building also catches a blaze. I will start putting fire markers down here for you. As that happens, the chanting continues. The chanting of the round. Athena, I didn't tell you about a bonus thing for your monster. Can you roll me a d20 for the ritual they are casting?
Okay. I just rolled a nat 20. Does that do anything? I hope it's a good thing and not a bad thing.
It does. It does do something at the beginning of next round. The chanting is loud enough that on the horses in Draconic, you can hear them chanting Ttrpgfamily. It is audible, like megaphone audible through Vogler. That takes us back to the group. What do you want to do?
Move up the horse again, I guess.
So he'll move his 100.
Everin, you need to tell me where you need to go right now, because I'm heading that way.
They're sort of everywhere. Many more than I expected.
Are there any on the way?
Well, there have to be, right?
I need a perception check.
With my locate objects up?
Oh, you're looking for that stuff. The brass crab is the closest one that had one.
Okay. But I would have reason to believe that no one else is in the brass crab.
They did evacuate it last night. You got it.
Yeah.
The next one is the Easted, or the West Tide house over here, which is the 2 nobles in the city. That is marked.
Can I make some sort of check to see where all I know they evacuated last night?
I would say Remedor would probably tell you the only thing that is evacuated is the brass crab. He's told everyone to meet them either at the wharf or the large bridge, but people are still evacuating, so any house could have people in.
Fucking nobles are still probably trying to take all their wealth they can carry.
I mean, you ain't wrong. Like, look, people like their stuff.
Yes, but I like my life, and I feel like I probably know that she's that way, right?
I mean,
like,
the mayor was
not.
The mayor was there. Do we know if the mayor had evacuated all her people?
She's just been.
Out of
they're
her
just
house?
going place to place. Oh, her house. She lives by herself.
In that huge fucking home?
Yeah, there used to be somebody else. It's a long story. We didn't get to that.
Got it. So we know she's not in her house.
Nope.
Okay.
Here you go, Athena.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Ooh, hold on, because it's in the middle of that road, too. That was the whole point of that.
The one just north of it?
Yeah, so I wanted that fire here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
so it's
that.
going to get both of those buildings and occupy the road.
Nope, totally fine.
Yep.
Totally fine.
See what I'm doing here?
I see.
You see
We're playing
what I'm
war
doing
games.
here?
We're playing
Yeah,
war
we are.
games.
Yeah, we are, baby.
Just for my like general knowledge, and definitely not because I have anything planned later. How big of a space would we say that fire occupies? It's like how big?
30-foot radius.
I think it's a 60-foot cone, sir.
It is, but the burn afterwards is a 30-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You caught everything in the 60-foot cone, did damage, the end of it is a 30-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Okay. Honest, 30 feet is good for me. That's fine.
Hey,
30
whatever,
feet's
you know,
good for
whatever
me.
makes the cleric of destruction sleep better at night.
You know, it's
Sure.
fine.
Sure, right, yeah, right.
Sure, whatever you need, hon.
Whatever you need. With that, it's back to the players. Roll your breath weapon again. I got it up. You can just put it in chat for me.
Oh,
I did.
didn't
I
move my
already
100
did.
last time.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll
I
start
just
that
rolled
counter.
it at the end of my turn.
Yep,
so.
that's exactly what we need. And then
Moxie, are you hopping off or are you staying on?
No, I'm staying with you.
Okay.
I don't know how to break all of these fast enough without casting. Wait a minute.
Moxie,
It's
do
gonna be
we need to
stupid
have
and it
do we
may
need to
not
have
work.
do we have a one-on-one here? Do you need a moment?
No, I think this may work and it may not work,
okay.
but I'm gonna try it for once.
Okay.
Moment in time, everything freezes around me.
God damn this spell.
Off the horse.
Yes. Oh, wrong person. You don't want you.
And
You want
I'm
here.
going to try to smash into the nearest barring ward near me with my trident.
So hold on. Remember, it's only the marked houses have them.
I said the nearest one to me.
The marked houses are literally the marked spots on the map.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So you can. It's up the road and on fire.
Yeah, no. Scratch that. I'm going to get him to go to the mayor's house, and I'll do it there.
Okay, so you're telling him a beeline towards the mayor's house.
Yeah, and then I will cast Moment in Time and do all of that.
Because there may be people in here dying. So it's not a bad plan. I just don't know how much a cleric of destruction cares if people are dying on their watch.
Here's the thing.
I know that the dragon doesn't care.
I don't care enough to put myself in harm's way, is the problem.
Okay. All right.
Now, like, if I'm going to a house that is not currently on fire, yeah, I'll help. But the problem is, and I'm playing to my sheet, because her, what is it? Her ideal, I think, is how I wrote this. Yeah, the cycle of life cannot be stopped. My part in this is destruction, and creation is somebody else's problem.
Okay.
So I would not actively stop.
No.
I would go to save who I could.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I was like, am I gonna go save like the super rich people who could have gotten themselves out already?
It doesn't matter. So now tell Hagen tell Taryn what you want him to do then.
You are gonna go toward the mayor's house.
There's a huge a 3-story building on fire in front of you. You hear screaming. You hear that, like, both of you probably have flashbacks of that, like, noise in the distance.
Right. Yeah. If we go to the mayor's house or the fishbowl, although, would they have already evacuated the fishbowl? Because everybody died there too.
You don't fucking know.
That's their only other. Fine. Mayor's house first. We'll go from there.
Okay. Mayor's house it is. Hagen, Darrett says, the house is on fire. We have to get out the east tides.
The squire's a better person than I am. What can I say?
And he takes his horse and starts charging towards the east tide estate. Now, when you get to here, Hagen, around the corner, the camera kind of goes from the point of view between the two of you. You can see this cart rolling, and as it rolls, one of the wheels falls off, and you see a leg slide out from underneath the cart. And it is made of metal and wood with smokestacks that slide up to the head. And the neck elongates, and there's cracking and breaking of wood as the last note and the last time they say Ttrpgfamily in the ritual ignites. And the cart shatters. As wings come from the cart, the legs come out, and it starts to stand up as this metallic wooden dragon with like a boiler gut.
And a bedazzled face.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I think it should have a bedazzled face. With that said, I would like to switch this over to our other side of the token, which is what it looks like now.
I'm over here with Squire Boy, right?
Yep, you're with the Squire. And he runs to the building, and as he sees that thing, he's like, oh my god. Dragons are real. Becklin wasn't lying. And he jumps off the horse with his sword out and runs at the front door of the estate and shoulders it. Can I get a D20 roll from the audience?
I hope it's a 1.
Our boy is trying his best.
I hope y'all fail.
He's trying to be a hero. I hope you all fail.
Athena pops out. Hi.
Just shuts the fucking
What's
door.
going on? What are you doing here?
No, I think Serving Hands was talking about the dragon.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep. For those who want to know, I will blow this dragon up because this thing is ridiculous looking.
Man, where's the blue demon when you need him?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this
Caught on that
motherfucker.
shit.
I thought I picked the right one. It's my-
That's pretty dope looking.
Well, I saw the picture of that. I was like, I know which mask she's talking about. I was like, I think I can find something that at least has a dragon face.
Oh, 15 from the Squire.
The Squire
Squire's
shoulders
bail.
it, bodies the door open, and runs into the smoke. Hagen, what are you doing?
Oh, kid. I hope you succeed.
Just takes the horse and rides away.
I will shout out. I don't know how well he'll hear me, but I'm going to shout out to Taryn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Taryn, we've got trouble over here.
So you're yelling to the
And-
city, okay?
Yeah, and then I'm going to let me just double check this distance. Oh, that's sort of in range.
I mean, if you're within 10, I'm not too worried.
I don't know if I want to engage immediately. We're all split up.
Hey, I am fine with it. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea too.
We would never corner you into a trap.
I would
I
never.
will take
Never
the
do that.
horse.
Never.
Like this squire knows what he's doing. He's helping the people. I will take the horse and go back towards where my friends went.
Is it bad that when I have Ttrpgfamily on the show, because it's bound to happen, I want a separate person to play each head? I'm just saying.
Matt and I can do it.
We'll get a list of people to just play heads of dragons.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Dude, the intro of Ttrpgfamily in the play looks so fucking dope.
Athena doesn't
so
set traps.
excited.
Absolutely not, Adam Conn. Absolutely not.
Not even.
Not even close. No.
Not
So Hagen,
now.
are you gonna engage, or are you gonna go help him? What are you doing?
I'm moving back. I want to regroup with the friends and let them know what we're facing over there and how. That,
Are you taking the horse?
Yes, I took
Okay.
the horse.
Do you know how to ride horses?
Let's pretend I do.
There's no pretending. It's a survival. Or is it ride? Actually, is it ride? Is there a ride in 5e?
Ride.
No.
Or survival. I think you just ride them, right?
This, I think it's surviving. It's survival.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
animal handling.
Or
depending on-
animal, yeah.
depending on
riding
what
horses.
you're better
Handling.
at,
How about
huh?
we use the skill called animal handling? Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a
Okay.
21.
It's a war horse. They're actually really hard, or not really hard to navigate. They're with you. So you turn and ride away and start heading towards yelling. I'm going to transfer the camera over to the two on the other horse. You do hear him. Because he's not that far from you. He's screaming.
I was gonna use my second move to come over here by them?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's okay?
Fuck
Alright.
yeah. He's yelling, riding towards you on a horse. You do not see the squire.
It's some sort of mechanical beast, dragon-like in shape, from the stories I've heard. The squire's helping people evacuate. He's fine. At least he was 5 seconds ago when I left him.
Okay.
Mean look.
If we're going to face this thing, we have to do it together.
Okay. Taryn. Everin.
I will move. I say understood, and he moves. The 100 feet to here.
You're right, Zal. Matt
So
would
kinda-
end it all.
Banks up. He's like, get off. Do what you need to do.
Moment to think.
Okay. Moment to think.
So everything, including the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
everything on this plane freezes but me.
Okay. What does moment?
the horse.
What does moment to think allow you to do?
I get an extra movement and an extra action
Let's
because
go.
everything around me is frozen.
Bullshit power, but let's go.
Yep, I am going to get off the horse, go to wherever this sparring ward is on this house.
Okay. It's at the front door.
Okay.
It's
and
on the frame,
I'm-
door frame in the upper left-hand corner. It's like when the door swings shut, it's in the corner up here.
Okay, cool. I'm going to try to smash the shit out of it.
All right, give me a roll to hit. Actually, I'm really not worried about hit. Other than if
Okay.
you get a 20 for critting it, I'm really not too worried. I will say we
17.
do have, if you want to do this in style, I think we have some crit cards you could just crit it. Just to make sure.
That's fair. And there aren't that many of them if they're only on marked houses.
Correct.
One of them's already super on fire, and I'm quite frankly not worried about that one.
Would you like to use crit?
Yeah.
All right. We are now at 14 points.
Thanks, Kyle. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then what am I rolling for damage?
Just your normal damage. You max the first roll and roll the second half.
I have not used my trident in battle yet at all.
You haven't. And
So-
you are currently aligned with your deity, so you get your bonuses.
I am.
So you crit. Would you also like to blow a green card for an extra D4?
Yeah, might as well.
All right,
Why
we'll
not?
use. Well, Kyle spent so many. We'll use a skill bonus one. So there's another D4 to it. That would be max for the first one, and then you roll for the second as well.
Cool.
Kyle's
Remind
dropping cards.
Remind me what my bonus is for currently being in good standing with my god, because
I don't know. That was your job to
You-
write that down.
you just told me I had it. You never told me what it was.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I told you what. I did tell you what it
Fine.
was.
Where is it?
Nope, that is not what
That's
it is.
what I thought it
That
was. Yeah,
not
that's what I
it is.
thought.
No, you fucking liars.
All right, so max plus a roll for crit plus.
I'm pretty sure it's
three
a. I'm pretty sure it's a
plus-
+1 weapon is what it's considered when it's DL.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, just to make
But
sure.
you didn't write it
Cool.
down, so I was not going to give it to you.
Too late. You already told me. So it's full plus a roll plus a D4 plus 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yep. Max the first half and then roll the second half. That's how we do crits to make sure crits feel powerful. Keep that in
6
mind,
plus
Athena. If you crit
5.
anybody, you max the first
20.
half and then roll the second half of your damage.
20.
20 points. So as you stab the corner of this thing, it cracks, shatters, and explodes. I need a reflex. I mean, dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you
That's I mean, yeah, it's a dirty 20.
though? Okay. So half,
Sure.
20
Yep.
points of damage.
That's half.
That's half.
Cool.
As it blows up the shrapnel, hitting you with pieces of wood, metal, and debris.
Wait.
But you see
it
the
can't do
barrier
that.
breaks. Why
It
can't
can't
I?
do that.
Why?
Because
it's
that
frozen.
was my action. It's
Oh,
frozen
you
in time.
lucky fucker.
Yeah, it can't explode on me.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
Ruin your whole life, Erik Frankhouse.
that is the best use of that spell I've ever seen. But here's the problem. You moved. You did your action. You don't have an action to get away, right?
It depends how much movement did I take.
Do you cast
get
it in
there.
front of the door to be safe so you can move away? That's the real question.
Oh Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because otherwise I'd be like, and it
Smart enough to
unfreezes
do
and it
that.
happens anyway. Smart
I'm not gonna
move.
wait.
Smart move. That was good. Very sassy. I don't like it. Low key exposed. Thanks. So as that happens, Taryn, are you waiting for her?
No, I wasn't.
It would still be frozen if I casted the door. I'm
Oh.
frozen to walk back. He is frozen.
So
Everything on the
you
plane
Yeah,
is
would
frozen.
be
I haven't
you would have had to walk there, cast it, then walked back.
Yeah, I basically would have dropped on his way past
Yeah.
the door.
So she's still there. So if you
Froze,
wait,
shift,
she can just get back
cast
on the
it.
horse with you.
Yeah. And so I use my movement.
So he
in
came to a
moment of
stop,
time
of
to
like,
get to
get off and do what you need to do.
Done.
Beat. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
In your brain, it has literally been.
Yeah, nothing's
Never-
happened.
Like
never happened.
Like,
nothing's
you didn't
happened.
do anything.
Cool.
Nope.
That's great. Awesome. So Hagen ran over. You two are there. It goes back to Athena. Oh, Athena. Let's burn some more stuff. By the way, you have wings now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't cast my other action. Can I do that very quickly?
No,
Fine.
I'm kidding. What do you got? we have countrysides to burn here, kid.
It's not my fault that I have broken spells, and I can do that every turn if I want to. So bring it on. It's a cantrip.
I fucking hate that spell.
That's a cantrip? Holy
Yeah, it's
shit.
a cantrip.
Wow.
Athena, I have a target for you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll just do now.
Are you able to cast 2 spells in a round?
No,
I didn't think
I can. That's a bonus action.
no,
And you can do a cantrip in a first level, can't you? No.
so. You can do a
Nope,
first
not-
level and a... Oh,
No,
well,
nope,
actually...
you can't because I said no. Yes, you can. You 100%.
Okay, I was about to
That's
say that's
fair.
a cantrip.
It's the whole point of it being a bonus action.
Yeah.
So what do you want to cast as your standard? But you did attack. I don't think you really have any actions left. You moved, you attacked.
I get an attack in the bonus.
Jesus
action.
Christ, how is that a
In
fucking
moment to think.
cantrip?
I don't know, but it is.
So lame.
Do you need anything specific? Is that why you were asking?
I didn't think
Me?
moment to think you
Yeah.
could damage stuff, but I would reread your spell when you get a chance.
Well, then we'll count that as my action because you may
Done.
be right.
Thank you. Back to us burning things, Athena.
Hey, oh, beautiful. Hold on. We gotta rethink some things here. So, homeboy went into this house, right?
He did.
And,
And he's technically not a PC.
can I tail whip the house?
Oh, is you're like taking
So,
off?
so my goal would be to tail whip the house. The fire would basically go out and spread toward the other houses, and then I want to fly. And you know exactly where I'm headed because I already told you.
I feel so bad. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't feel bad at all, actually. Let me make sure her audio came
Cool.
through there. There we go. Cool. All right.
We're all good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Cool. I put it in the Discord where I'm headed, by the way.
Oh God, it's secret time. I love secret time.
Yeah, and then
Um,
could you get my other message, please?
Yep, sure can.
Cool. So I'm gonna tail whip the house. Do I have to roll anything for a house that's already burning with
Nah,
3
just
people
damage.
burning
Nah.
alive in the
No,
house?
I'm not worried about it.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Cool.
Just
Where
damage.
are we at? I lost the pin message. Hold on. I feel like I wrote this down too. All right. Da 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 da. Let's see. We get to pull these bad boys out. Ha! 8 plus 6, 14 plus 8 points of damage.
So as you tail whip through the second floor, glass flies. Darren jumps on top of the guy who is passed out drunk in the middle of the living room. Because for those who were with us on Monday, the son left. Younger left. He left his dad there, drunk in the building, not really understanding how it's going to go. As the building starts to collapse, can I get a D20 roll with disadvantage? So exclamation point 2 D20 as he is trying to drag out this 300-pound obese rich guy out of the house. Can I get an advantage? Basically, exclamation point 2 D20. Oh my god.
evil! I am evil!
Oh God.
Miss me now, Drew?
Oh. What do we get? What do we get? Audience gets to roll that, by the way. That's the audience rolling that. Exclamation point 2d20.
I mean, you
That's
don't
not us.
roll low.
Yeah, we want you to roll low.
Look,
Nah.
I still have a few more attacks, by the way,
I know
so
you
it
do.
doesn't matter.
I
Let
know.
him get out of that house.
I know. But he'll be
That's
behind the
dinner.
building, though. You'll have to move to him then.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not that far.
Let's see what we get. See if anyone rolls. While they're rolling, what is your next 2 actions?
Depends on if they make this roll. So, how much
I'll do
of
it.
a, like, fire spread do I create with this tail whip? That's what I need to know right now.
I think it just blows and splatters everywhere. I don't think it really does anything unless you're going to spend points. I'll roll it since no one got it. I was just
it was
showing
a-
how it works.
It was a 2 and a
It's a
12.
2.
That's what I heard.
So he doesn't get out of the front door collapses. He's stuck in the house right now. What's up, JD? Oh, fine. I will use the 16. That is only fair because I should not be rolling for him.
What?
That was my roll. I was just showing how to do it. So he gets out the front door, dragging this heavy-set gentleman out of the door. You got more attacks. What do you want? Are you spending points? That's the real question.
Not
Or are you
yet.
storing them up?
I'm storing them up.
All right.
I'm gonna fly to this kid here,
You're going to fly to the kid?
carrying the guy, and I'm gonna bite him. My goal is to swallow him whole. I am evil in a dragon.
That's 1 move, because you can fly. So you move.
Well, I would still have a little bit more movement after that, because I think it
you
said...
could. I'll tell you what. You could fly by. You could snatch him.
Yes! That would be magical! Yes, absolutely, that's what I need in my life right now.
So roll a
flyby.
bite. Roll a bite attack, please.
Yeah.
No one can hear you, but that was amazing.
Can I get a 2-for-1 special?
No. You get one or the other.
Oh.
You either get the guy dragging him or the big guy.
I
kid,
got two.
big
I
guy.
got 2 claws though.
Well, you
so,
no to snatch people to
No,
carry him
I
off. It
gotcha.
is a bite attack.
Okay. That'll be a 25,
Let me look at his numbers.
and I get a 10-foot reach on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Do
you
I
get a total
him?
of?
25.
Yeah.
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 Cool. We're gonna drive by, and then that's gonna be.
So give me your bite damage.
I dropped my other D10. Now I gotta go for.
Why do I think Athena is going to drop this on top of you? I just have a feeling I know where you're going with this.
And then I'm gonna hit the.
So that was from here to here. So that's 40-ish foot. So you would end on top of him with your movement this turn, but you'll have him snatched.
Well, let's see if he survives.
I think you will.
Will he?
I do actually, yeah. He's a tough little kid. He's a fucking salami knight in
the-
training.
Bite damage is 6 plus 8, 14, 14 plus 8, 22 points of damage.
Still up.
And then the fire damage is another 10 points of damage.
Still up.
Whoa.
He's screaming as you bite on him, and it's hot water vapor and fire. So it's
Cool.
like boiling his skin and burning it off. I don't know if you noticed I put blowing ash in the background on the screen for you. So back to the team, because you moved and did your attacks. You only get the 2 when you do a move. That takes us back to the rest of the team here. What do you 3 want to do as you see something launch into the air through the smoke and fire and bite at something? What do you do?
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh no. That's where I left your squire.
Are you hopping on or no? Because he's leaving.
I'm already back on your horse. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I got back in the moment in time frozen thing.
Oh. Oh.
As you start to ride off again in whatever direction this goes, I need us to make a very real decision here. In how much do we care about these people?
I don't understand the
Chat's
question.
getting spicy up in here.
It's more so how many people would you like to try and save before we go back to the boat?
All of them.
See, that may not be possible.
So he moves to here.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, and she's well within 120 feet. And you see his eyes glaze over a little bit, and he points his sword. Actually, he doesn't have his sword out. He points his hand, and you see light start to spin around it and then shoot out.
Okay. What does that do?
I'm casting Guiding Bolt.
Oh. Are you shooting it at the flying shadow?
Dragon.
Wow, can you shoot that far?
She's within 120 feet.
Yeah, she's not that high off the ground because she's basically on top of the crumbling house, grabbing him and holding him in the air right now.
I mean, it is the largest house, right?
Yep,
You said
sure
it's
is. 3 stories.
tall?
Yep, crumbling
Cool.
under the weight of a boiler dragon.
Cool. Let's see. Spell attack.
This is gonna be great. What does this do?
Guiding Bolt. Flash of light streaks toward the creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Wait, he's gonna have advantage? Girl,
No,
you might
whoever's
be in trouble.
whoever's attacking the dragon has advantage.
You might be in
If
trouble.
I
All right,
hit.
all right. Give me that damage if you hit. We do have a lot of cards, my friend.
Yeah, like a lot.
Do I have a reroll?
The only rerolls
Those are
are
for-
hurting yourself.
Yeah, those are for
It's the
damage.
only reroll in the game.
Oh,
There's +2 to hit though. There are +2 to hit rolls.
Yeah.
It's just a green card.
but I can get advantage if I use one of my ideals, right?
I don't know what you're talking about right now. Oh, you mean your lineage?
Yeah, your personality trait, ideal, bonds, flaws.
If you can only use each one once a session.
I'm trying to save people. My honor is my life. That's my ideal.
I will give you an inspiration. You can add a d20 and hope that one's higher. You don't get to reroll both. Because this
Got it.
basically adds advantage.
Okay. So,
Dude, we have so many cards for you people to spend.
spell sheet. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Yes.
Would you like to add elemental damage as a blue card, which does 5 points of damage around?
I would.
I would love that.
What damage type would you like?
Radiant.
Okay. Roll
Well,
damage.
That'll probably work too.
5 damage condition. Athena, you can get rid of that, but it takes you an action, not an attack, but an action, or you can just let it go.
Cool.
So that's a blue card. I'm gonna play.
Play green for damage bonus.
Yeah, I'm gonna do so. Serving hands. I'm using your elemental condition.
Yeah, we
Right,
use the.
that's what that is?
Yep. That's what I just checked.
Oh, did you already check it?
Already
Okay.
did.
I'll use serving hands as +2 damage.
Are you gonna just add 2 damage? You're gonna risk a roll. Because you would
roll.
roll a d4 if you just sacrifice the card for the die in the corner.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're risking it for a d4. All right. And I marked that as radiant damage. Okay. Anything else? You could sacrifice a purple. For
Yeah,
example,
I was looking at.
we do have a
we
Wild
have a-
Magic Storm card if you would like to use it.
Well, there's also an assassination attempt.
You can try to assassinate it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. When you try to
Did
do the
Trickster complain that
assassination,
earlier?
it does not work, but you can use the damage in the upper left-hand corner.
It's an extra D10. Okay.
Kind of hard to assassinate an inanimate object.
Hey, I mean,
Oh, it's pretty animate right now.
It's
Yeah, I was
animated.
gonna say,
And
I
it
know
doesn't.
that
It ain't
now.
working
Feels
though. It ain't
very
living.
real.
Has to be a living creature for it. But you do get the extra D10 when those don't work.
can I see any of the Draconians
Nope.
that are piloting this thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. They're long gone. You got to sacrifice some people to make shit happen. Ritual, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what's your total damage?
I gotta roll it. So, D4, D10,
This is gonna hurt.
6.
Now remember the rule, Athena. You're currently being shot.
Yep.
I rolled like ass.
What's your total? I'll just take it. I get the token. I can just take it off.
14. I'm also going to use.
Is Ogre Force's evil twin group? Maybe.
They'll call.
So you use an action to cast the spell. You use 3 cards. One of them does a D10. One of them does a D4. The other one added 5 damage, plus whatever your damage is for your spell.
Right, which I'm still rolling. I'm also going to burn. So it took me 5 hit points to cast the spell. And I'm also going to burn another 5 to use Torment, which is a 3rd level ability that I have.
What does that do?
That allows me to add 10 to the damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Nice. So now what's your total?
3.
It's gonna hurt. I'm sorry in advance, Taryn, for the actions you have taken against the Boiler Dragon. Takesis is not happy.
It's 26 points of radiant damage from my
Just
attack.
give me a total.
Yeah, it's 26.
Okay, 26.
Plus whatever the damage is from the elemental. I think it's
That'll
another 5.
happen next round. That basically does 5 damage a round. It's persistent.
Got it.
Okay, so 26 it is. Okay. If you click the token, Athena, you can see how much health you have left. It's the green box.
Yep.
Okay,
Sorry, I
cool.
wasn't even on that page.
Now you good. So, with that said, is anybody else doing anything from the hero side of the battlefield? Hero's a strong word.
Yeah.
I don't know where the box is. I'm sorry.
Here, watch this. I can do something magic so you can see it. Boop!
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm an
I added a
idiot.
bunch of plugins for Roll20, let me tell you what. All right. That's that. Are you riding as well, or did you already do that? Are you done? You moved? You attacked?
I moved to get into
Done.
range to do that. Yeah.
So let's go to the person riding on the back of the saddle. Everin, what are you doing?
I think I'm too far away to do what I'd like to do.
Probably.
Yeah.
We
I'm
are
definitely too far away.
we are
See Athena
100 feet away from it.
Yeah.
We're 100 feet away.
This isn't what I wanted. How far does this one? Hold on.
And I will remind you, there is also an army
Sorry.
coming in.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, no. Where are they coming in from? Actually?
The northwest.
That would be helpful. So, where it's on fire over there?
Yep, they're running through the gates.
On fire?
The whole gate's on fire. They got knocked open by a half giant. They're just running through the gate.
Oh, okay. I thought they were on fire, and I was like, then I
Look.
feel like that's a whole new thing to deal with.
No. Stop it.
I'm just asking. I was just asking.
Knock it
Don't
off.
worry about it. Can I use my movement for us to ride closer?
No. You're not
I
riding it. No.
That's fine.
Nice try.
Anything I can do?
Yes.
Neither of you have taken damage, yeah?
I will put
I
a
mean,
red
I
line
have.
for where the current
I'm down.
army is.
I'm down 10 hit points right now.
Then I will use.
That's where the current
I-
army is at, moving into the
I'm
city.
gonna save that actually for a minute, but I will heal you next round. I'm gonna bonus action Calamity.
Okay. What does that do?
For the next minute, any sort of damage I roll, my dice explodes.
All right, sounds great. Hagen, what are you doing? 'Cause I don't think, Moxie, you got anything else. You can't move the thing. You cast your spell, right? You're done.
Yeah, because I think even if I get off the horse and I move,
That's your
I'm
action.
not going to be close enough to do anything.
It's your action to get off the horse. It's
Yeah.
your move.
But then my movement would be separate, and I could be ready for next
Yeah.
round. But I don't think
You'll also be
would have enough.
fuck ton slower.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I'd have.
So, Hagen, what would you like to do, good sir?
Damn it. Disregard that.
Well, I have this creature is flying, right? I can
Yes.
see it.
It's currently, its wings are out, and it's standing on top of a building with something in its
I
mouth.
would like, through all the years I have spent in my family's library, which is like all about arms and armor and machinery and war machines and things like that, I would like to dig deep into my knowledges to see if maybe I could recognize some sort of weakness or something, or at least know what not to use against it.
I will say also, if you fail this check, we do have a purple knowledge of Palanthus,
We do.
which it just makes it 20.
We have a couple, I think.
So you could just blow that and not roll if you would like.
Let's see. Knowledge.
The response from it, you are not going to.
Do have 2 of them, so I think I'll use one right now.
All right, we'll use Kyler's. Boop, done. Kyler, we're using your knowledge of Palanthus of the 20. This thing is a war machine, an inanimate object that gnomes are known for, Batinker gnomes specifically are known for making. Not this style, but that's the only people in all of Corinne that would know how to build this thing. The fact that it's animated means one of two things: powerful wizard or divine intervention. Weakness? None.
We probably heard the chanting, so that's definitely
Correct.
divine.
The best thing you could do against this is damage. The thing you need to fear, it may blow up, just like all the draconians you deal with.
Okay.
Okay?
So it's using fire, but it doesn't mean that it's immune to fire. Is that something I would know? Maybe with an nat 20 from the card.
They are, because it's a construct, mental things are not going to work on it very well. And then because it is made of fire, you're guessing actually poison wouldn't make any sense.
Okay.
But fire might still hurt it, depending.
All right. Then I will move. Oops, I'm on the right page here. Then I will move to join my compatriots over here and relay that information. Say, hey, here's what I know of based on things I have read about. We do have to be careful of possible explosions because of the magics involved with the creatures that fuel it. Yeah, shit's fun.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Was rolling that recall thing?
Nope, you used the card.
I used the card. Okay, so then the move I will...
Free action because it was a short speech. It wasn't anything long. Like, you guys are riding and going towards it. I don't think it would really take any extra actions.
Alright, then... I am not close enough to do what I want to do. But I am close enough for another thing. Are we engaging? Should we get its attention to protect the civilians? Is that what we're doing?
From the sound of it, there are troops coming through the gate.
You can see them down the road, too.
The troops cannot attack the ships. This can. We need to bring it down.
So, get its attention.
Okay.
I spin my hand in front of me and I make a sign of the "Wah!" and I shoot a bolt of fire at this thing.
Okay.
Let's see if I can hit it.
You have advantage.
Oh, sweet. I'll need that, I think. I'm glad I rolled. It went from an 11 to an 18. Check my bonus. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay, so it will take this much. Uh, 13 fire damage. We'll see if the fire does anything. If not, then at least we got its attention.
Okay, and how many points was that?
13.
13.
13, okay. Cool. All right. Hey, Athena.
Mm-hmm.
It's murder time. What do you want to do?
Cool.
You do have the one guy in your mouth.
Is
Wait, doesn't Derek get to go?
I failed my roll.
To hit?
No.
Sorry, Discord.
survive.
Did anyone use any other things?
No, the two people hit you.
Okay, cool. Let's fucking
This one-
murder
this
things.
one hit
Excuse
you?
my language.
And then are you guys all stacked together right now?
Yeah.
I'm technically still down by the wharf, but I'm riding on his horse.
I'll just
but-
put it here.
yeah.
Basically, they're all right there.
Cool.
Oh, you still
perfect.
have him. Would you like to throw the body?
Can I go kinda up high?
You can
know,
move your movement.
So, but can I go at an angle?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can move basically 60 foot in a direction.
Da, 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 da. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right above this like
House? Boop.
yep,
Okay.
right there. And then I want to get to like that angle. So my first, I guess, can I use this as an attack to drop him to his doom?
If you want to just let go, he'll just fall.
Yeah.
So he's
How-
gonna
how
fall like
high am
80
I?
foot.
Yeah, that sounds good. Actually, let's do a little. Let's maneuver some things here. So the very first thing I want to do is I think this looks about oh, I got to do that first, don't I? So oh yeah.
Yeah, I was afraid.
All right, can I go ahead and use I'm going to bite him first.
He's already dying.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
anyway.
but I just want to just
Double down.
pick the teeth a little bit.
Okay,
yeah?
give me your damage for the bite. Double down.
Cool.
Actually, no, you don't need to. Because he's already in death saves, he just loses the save.
Oh, then I'll just drop him then. Sorry.
Isn't that how that works, right? You get hit when you're down, you
Hit when you're down, you die.
you lose a death save.
Taryn, do you want him saved?
Oh, fuck that. No way.
I wish I could.
There's no way.
Featherfall.
Yes. Oh, so good.
Look, it's
Athena,
one or the other. You decide how your minion dies.
with this for so long already.
So you go and
he
let go,
he
and he
says it
falls,
was-
and he is
So
into the smoke and cinders.
I challenge that because that's not a reaction.
It is
For it
when
is for
I
him.
grant a wish.
Yeah.
Welcome
And he
to my
said-
fucking life.
He says it with such, like, forewarning.
Then
like,
I
wish
would
I
like
could.
to just grind the teeth a little bit before I do it.
Well, no, he already took. Yeah, fine. You grind
Oh,
his
okay.
teeth. I took one more death save. I failed.
Cool. All right.
What's your next action? So that was
All
a
right.
bite.
Boom. He's out of my mouth.
He falls.
Um,
and it floats. you
and then
fuckers.
I'm gonna breath weapon. I should be able to hit all three.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And then I'm gonna use some points on this as well.
Which ones?
I am going to.
I'm worried about this point cost.
How high up are you?
About 80 foot. Just about. Because she was on top of a 3-story building and then flew off a 3-story building.
Sorry, I gotta pull up this pen page.
Here.
Just messaged too much.
Oh no!
Nope,
Look at that.
We've just messaged too much.
Well,
Okay.
I just replenished the thing I'm sure you're looking for.
Oh, beautiful.
I would do the 15. Person. Because then that whole
Wow.
area is fucked.
Well, so that was part of what I wanted to do, to be honest with you. So we are on the same page there. But I'm also gonna add a damage die to my
Sure.
roll as well.
Yep. Okay.
Um.
So that will leave 4 left in the pool.
Cool. Yep. Let's go.
All right. Well, you can explain it. I'll just
So
put
this-
it down.
So this is what's gonna happen, cause Dragon's mad. You mess with the dragon, you get all the chaos. Why is this not disappearing? All right, there it is. All right, so we're gonna do breath weapon. I'm gonna add an extra damage die to my breath weapon because you know what? You shouldn't mess with me. On top of that, there's gonna be lasting flames in the area, so it's going to last a lot longer.
Yeah. It just starts burning the area in a 30-foot area.
And then, do I get that extra damage to that as well?
Yeah, it's two separate. That's if anyone walks in it or ends their turn in it. So
Cool.
we'll roll that if someone stays there.
Cool. So
How far is your breath weapon?
60
Uh,
foot.
60.
Doesn't
I should
reach
be able.
us.
I was gonna say if you're 80 feet above us, you can't reach us.
She's 85 feet away right now. Eat a dick.
So, question: Can I maneuver my position to where I just go straight then? Because I'm still gonna grind him.
Then I'll tell you
You
what.
already dropped him.
If you drop
No.
him and this
I'm gonna
happens-
grind him. I'm still gonna grind him, so he still loses the death save. I'm still going to drop him. He's just
Hold on.
not falling
Very
as
simple.
far.
We're in three-dimensional space. You want to be able to breathe weapons. Everyone's, trust
Yep.
me, a dragon's going to be in range to believe. But
Right.
he's not going to have to make an extra save then when he hits the ground. Between the feather fall and the lesser drop, still going to be able to make his last save. I
Okay.
will not die, but I might
Fair.
have a wound out of this, which I'm really worried about. So breath
Fair.
weapon means all of you need to make me a dexterity saving throw. You are on horses. Horses give you a +2 if you're a war horse to your dexterity saving throws.
Oh, so the
Hooray.
horses take damage too?
Well, they may die.
Nat 20. Boo. Fucking yeah.
Now that one doesn't, so they will all take half damage on that, including the horse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 22.
Hagen.
With the horse bonus, 23. Michael
Okay.
Jordan.
So what is your
Michael
damage half?
Jordan. I got you, Adam. Michael Jordan.
If he survives, he's gonna be the best knight of all time.
He really will be.
Yeah.
You know us. We like to make Batman.
I
out of the
know.
orphan.
I was just,
Might as
God
well
damn
make
it, Todd,
knights
get
out
out of
the
my head. I
squires.
was just going to say, or he's going to be one of any of Kelly's characters' kids.
God damn it. All right, let's see what you got. I hear a lot of. Would you like to tell people how many d10s you're rolling?
6.
Clackety clap.
Well, the good news is we're
60
taking
tens,
half.
my
This is
friends.
from the book. I did not make this damage up, by the way.
Oh, you guys are lucky. 9, 18, 27, plus 8. 27 plus 8 plus 10.
So
27 plus 8 is 35
37,
plus 10, 45.
45
Yep.
points.
Dang.
45 halved. Okay,
20,
the horses get you out of the fire, but they combust and die.
Got it. Okay.
Just
So we're taking half
cinders
of
you
40.
take.
We take half of
You
45.
take half of 45.
That's fine.
If you have fire resistance or anything like that, you're welcome to use it.
Math is
22,
hard.
23.
Math is hard, guys.
Are
It
we
is.
rounding up or down in our favor?
Up.
Up.
Up in our favor?
No, it's always like you half damage. I think it's always round up in D&D. So if it's supposed to be
So it's either
22 and a half,
22 or
it's
23. Okay.
I hear rapid clicking
Oh.
from Moxie like, will I live? Will
Glad I had that
live?
extra
Oh no,
5 from
I'm
aid.
fine. I am totally fine.
Can I get my flames put in the wayside too there?
I already did.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're underneath them.
So if the horses get us out, do they move us out of the flames?
You are
Yep.
out of the flames in any direction you would like to be. Whichever way you take take the horses out of the flames.
That way.
I think that's totally makes sense.
You don't want to go towards El
I will go whatever
Spirino and
direction you
save-
are.
Not going to go towards the guy who got dropped out of the sky with Featherfall.
Oh.
I mean, he's floating so slow, Hagen. If you want to ride over there and try to catch his ass, well, carry him now.
Well,
Well, I mean,
question now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Cause question here now.
Nope,
Yeah, we'll
he's
drop down.
falling with Featherfall.
He can fall with Featherfall. I still get 2 claw attacks.
I mean, would you bat a thing floating through the sky?
I mean, I'm petty and I'm a dragon and I came for murder. Okay.
Betty.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, my life.
Why wouldn't
I
I?
made a grand mistake. If you would like to swap, well, no, you can't because you moved.
What?
You can't have all three and move.
That's what to do.
No, it does not say that. It says you get all those. If you move, it takes that away. Multi-attack only works.
You never said that.
That's how multi-attack works.
Never played with multi-attack before, so
Ever?
therefore, never made
All
it
you
that
did
high.
was play 5th until you played with us.
True, that's accurate. But I never played
Terrible.
characters
Never
that
played
had
monsters.
multi-attack.
Yeah, multi-attack
Terrible.
means you can make multi-attack
You
or you can move.
GM'd.
No, I GM.
No, I've never.
You've never GM'd? Oh, I
No.
thought you did.
She likes
No.
playing with her food. So, even though she doesn't eat. So, with that, that's what happens when you have players facing each other. They argue. So, with that, it takes us back to the other side. Now, if you were to land next to them and do an attack and they stay and fight you, then you would get all of this.
Yeah.
Roll for your breath weapon. What do the three of you want to do?
Ha! 2.
Okay. I already added her 5 points of damage from being on fire for the end of her turn.
I
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
very quickly.
On fire, is that from me or from Todd?
From you. From the
It's
consistent
radiant damage.
Oh, radiant, sorry. There's glowing parts of her falling apart.
Got it. I
Very
didn't know if it
quick-
mattered.
Very quickly, I am going to grab both of you and say, I wish I could do more than this, but this is all I've got. I want to use your ability to cast a spell twice. And prayers of healing, all three of us.
I've already used my
Oh, did you
my
use
once
it? Your double
daily
thing?
for Featherfall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine then.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I can still
Yeah,
cast
it's
it on all of
not.
us
It's
once.
not one of each of the three. It's just one per day. Well,
Oh,
you can
got it,
do
got it,
it,
got it.
but
The
you'll
other
take
three-
exhaustion.
The advantage stuff I can give you still.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
not the spell.
duplicating the spell is what's been used.
That's
Wow.
fine. I don't mind it that then. I can just roll this straight. It'll still give us a pretty good amount, so I'm not that worried about it. I just
You could ask for
wanted to be extra about it. Oh, that's beautiful. A question.
Yes.
Because I'm rolling for a spell, do I get to use Calamity on this?
I would have to read the description. If you're trying to bend the rules, my answer is no. If it actually
I'm gonna
works
go
that way,
find
the answer is
the-
yes.
I'm gonna go find the description. Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's spell damage.
I didn't think
I
so.
won't do that. That's fine, because both of my dice hit max, so I was like, oh, what if I got to heal us a bunch? That's fine either way. 20 healing to both of you. And to myself.
Awesome.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Back up where I belong.
I'm double checking something for you, Athena. While they're doing math. There's not a really good clarified version of multi-attack if you can move between. Players can do that, but it looks like multi-attack for monsters is move and you get your attacks if you did not move.
That's what I thought.
If you don't move, but you did, so you don't get all of them. So anyway, healed.
We've been playing
anything
this
else?
long.
Yes, can I burn one of my divine cards?
Yeah, which one?
'Cause I would really like spell slots back.
Sure, do that. Roll the die in the corner and burn the card you want to burn, and that's the spell slot you get back. You only get one though. It's that level spell, since you would just burn one and get one back. Because I don't think you have second level
I
casting
thought
too,
that's
don't
the
you?
one where I roll on the table, the D6 table. Can you tell me what that?
No,
is on
that
the
is the one that gives you powers back. It's not like you don't always get a spell back from that. That's different. That's when you cast, you basically get divine bonuses. Sometimes you get a spell back, sometimes you get bonuses to your casting. I would do that when you cast a spell.
Okay.
Then you
Then
might
I'll
get
do
a spell
that.
back while you're doing it.
Yeah, I am just going to take a spell slot then. So serving hands, thank you for my spell slot back.
There you go. And that's equal to the die in the corner, so you roll it. If it's a 2, you can have up to a second level spell. If you roll 3, you can have up to a third, so on and so on.
I only have up to 2nd level anyway, but that's what
perfect.
I got, so.
So, other than that, Hagen, Taryn, what would you like to do? Is this dragon is, I'm assuming, are you swooping down? Like, do you land? And are you going to come down now on them? Or are you drive-bying? Because you can always fly away, recharge your breath weapon, and come back. That's what a real dragon do. Think about it. Hagen, Taryn, what do you want to do?
So now, the breath weapon meant that this creature is now within 60 feet of us, right?
Correct.
Because it needed to hit us.
Correct.
All right. Since I have this handy little wand in my hand, I am going to burn a few charges from that.
Is that the special wand?
Yeah. I am going
okay.
to use 4 charges from this wand to cast. Well, okay, so I wave the wand around, and I'm gathering as I'm spinning it. There's like this electrical charge, like building and building. There's like this little sphere on the end of it, growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And I point the wand at the creature, and the sphere rockets out, passing through the creature, and goes like almost 60 feet away, like just behind the creature. And I would like a dexterity save, please.
No?
Cool.
That's you, Athena.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All saves are your stat bonus. So for you,
Yep.
Dex is +2. Not a great one.
18 plus 2, synthetic 20.
Ooh, that's you'll take half then.
Would you?
So
Is
I
it
don't
within
think-
1? You could raise the DC.
No.
Okay.
It's. I'd
Just
have to
making
raise it
sure.
by 6.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Let's see. Math is great. Okay. 32. So half would be 16 electricity damage. And since I didn't spend a card, I would like to now spend an elemental condition card.
Okay.
So you'll be taking 5 electricity damage around because of this attack.
On top of the 5 radiant.
Correct.
Radiant? Yes.
Yep. All right.
His radiant.
Uh,
I will.
I
that
was
is a
wrong,
card from
Athena, as a heads
Serpent
up.
Hands. Thank
That's
you.
what I thought!
You are correct. You are correct. Because it does say 3 actions. I thought it said breath and bite. It does say all 3 there.
I got 3 actions.
So if you want to
can
hit
I
that
murder
kid,
swipe? Yep. Can I
All right.
murder swipe the kid?
sure
Can
can.
I just-
I
Yep, do I have to roll
already
to
put
hit?
an X on his head.
Oh, cool. You already
Roll
knew.
twice. No, go ahead and roll twice. You might fail. He might survive.
Cool.
He's only a floating target.
22 is the first one.
Yeah, never mind. I put an X on him.
Cool. All right.
Boy's gonna need resurrection.
I don't have that yet, so.
All right. So shot, electricity, and then I can't remember. Does that spell? Because that's a new spell from Splinterverse.
That's from the Dragonlance companion.
Does it do continual damage? Is that what that's from, or is it just from the card?
orb? Okay, so you shoot the orb out, and it hits everything in a line as far as you shoot it, right?
Okay.
And then it hovers there, and unless I do something with it, the orb will just sit there for a while.
And then what did you say your total was besides the 5? How much damage?
The half damage ended up
16.
being
16?
16.
Go. You're a tanky dragon. All right. And that takes us to Taryn. Taryn, what are you doing? You see the you see the bloodied body of Darrent falling through the sky. Slowly. Slow, the blood raining in a very slow pitter-patter pace.
Oh god, that's really good. I can't even recall that.
No. Just
On the
boom,
inside,
body
Everin
spinning.
On the inside, Everin is very like, this is really cool, and like, this is what I'm about, but we'll not say that out loud for fear of other people.
I should have been
Heavy
worshiping
metal
these people.
version. Heavy metal version of "In the Arms of an Angel" as
Oh
he floats
my
down.
lord.
Can we just?
Oh God!
I'm gonna make
Put
a
it in
note.
post.
That is gonna become a TikTok.
Please.
Put it in post.
Done. On it. What was this clip at? This clip was at 216. Cool. All right, done.
Yeah,
Done.
thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
So with that, Taryn, do you got anything special up your sleeve, or is this is it fleeing time?
No, he's gonna throw. He's gonna throw another guiding bolt.
All right. Are we going all in?
Yeah.
All right. So, we know that did not work when you used it last time, but we can just start stacking fucking damage dice. So let's do...
It didn't work last time. What do you mean?
Assassination didn't work, but you can always just add the
Oh.
damage die. But I will tell you, there is another card in here. But it is a touch, if I'm not mistaken. There is the harm spell. I just don't know if you are eval.
For the greater good.
I will tell you, because we are playing Frankhouse rules at a Dragonlance table. If you cast fucking harm on something, you be making a saving throw. You will be.
Yeah. No, he wouldn't do that.
Where is our harm one? I only see our heal one.
Yeah, there may not be one.
Oh.
I might be. I just know there are cards like that. We may have spent it, or they might have
You
spent
have
it.
a card. You may not have it.
Yeah, it looks like they spent it.
Just heal.
Yeah.
Yep. I apologize. Well, fuck it. That was worth a shot. You could spend their heal though.
Oh, that's fair. You can heal us. Not that, I mean, I think I got us most of the way up there.
So let's get you a D4 extra. Let's see if you hit first. Roll to hit. You rolled bad, didn't you? You're trying to seek
What's my...
another way to get inspiration.
No. It's not terrible.
Is it great though?
It's not great.
Is it dragging
my spell
good?
attack is a +5. It's an 18.
Are you comfortable with that?
No, but
Okay, do you want to use a +2 to hit then?
yes.
All right, cool. So we'll do the +2 to roll from Kyle. Means you can no longer use a green card with the rest of this attack. That will, I believe, hit. We're just not announcing what the AC is in the Boiler Drake. So one card down, you can use a blue and a purple or a gold if we had one. What do you like to do for your blue?
We're gonna use.
There's a ton of Ironfelds. Those are the repair ones.
Yeah, we'll burn that so I can add a D6 to the damage.
Okay. Done. I'll use Kyler's.
And then. What do we have for purples?
Assassination attempt. I think there's a heal harm. Deific heal harm. Knowledge of Palanthus. Negate crit.
Or crit.
No, it's or you could crit. You could blow the
Oh.
purple for a crit.
Oh, I'll crit.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I will absolutely crit.
So you max the first because it is a rolled attack, so they can crit with it. So max the first half, roll the second half.
Yep. Give me a second.
Pause for station identification.
So I'm adding. Does that counts the dice that I get from?
All dice
card, right?
in 5e are rolled double for crits, including like sneak attack and all that shit.
Yeah.
They made it easy. That's okay though. We're near the end of the show. I'm okay with it because I know what comes next, and I feel bad.
I'm gonna use torment again.
Okay.
So that's gonna add a 10, which is crit. So
We are at 14, 19 again. No.
19.
No, I'm talking to her. 20.
Oh.
You're at 20 again. For your Doom pool. For the Takesis pool. 28 for the Takesis pool.
So I'm not adding the D10 because we use the purple card for the crit.
Correct. You only use it
taking
when
that out.
you're getting rid of one. Is the only time you ever do it. Like you're like, I just want a D10, blow the card. But you didn't. You did a
Got
crit,
it.
which is way more powerful.
closest D6s are my Cthulhu dice. Out of this lovely box painted by
I died.
88 Riddles.
We don't want to talk about how you won that. Anyway, continue. Athena,
I
he
do.
fought with serving hands to win that box. I'm watching paint dry for like a millennium.
Oh, is that the one when we were doing blades that they were fighting over?
Yes, that's the fucking box that he
Just-
won.
It's a really nice
Jeez.
box.
It's
so
it's
fucking
hand carved
good.
mahogany. No, I think it's purple heartwood actually.
That was hand carved mahogany. Yeah, no, it's purple heartwood.
You're fun, guys. There's only an army coming too. Thank you so much, Adam.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm moving the army on the end of this turn.
Yeah, cool.
They move every other. I feel good about it on the inside. What's your damage, buddy?
Working on it.
Are you? I feel like you're not.
72 points of damage.
Hell yes.
Now I know what you want to hear is that she's dead,
She's
I'm not
not.
gonna say it.
but
Let me do it, Frankhouse, please.
oh, you want to do your damage?
Yeah, I want to do
Oh,
mine.
I'm sorry. Let me add
Can
it
I do-
back. Go ahead.
So I move into the group here, right?
Yes.
And
You explode.
So
don't
first
you?
off, what did you hit him with? What was the damage first? 72. What does it look
72
like, and what are you
points.
casting before all hell breaks loose?
It's guiding bolt, so it's that same like wreath of light that just
I'm so worried.
hits her into the sky.
Okay. Okay. Now go ahead, because you get your reaction power.
oh, I do. Yay. Okay. So So I'm gonna move in close, as that
You're over. You dive at him.
I dive at him, and the very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 20 points to do an explosive blast in a 30-foot area.
Okay.
So everyone in that area is gonna take 10d10 points of damage.
Ooh,
Dexterity saving throws.
okay.
10d10.
Correct.
Oh, thank God. That's a nat 20.
14.
Ah, I'm one short. Darn. Oh, there it is. Haha.
Now people may
10.
fall during this. It doesn't mean you die because you got death saves.
Well, I mean, let's see what happens. here,
We're gonna-
Frankhouse. Let's see what happens.
So that was her
Okay.
20 points gone. All right.
10. That's 20. That's 30, 40, 51, 53 points of damage.
So halved for those who made it. I believe the DC is very low.
Is it lower than a 14?
Well, you got points you can spend because
No,
you can change the DC.
it's higher. It's higher. It's
Isn't it 15?
DC 15.
So would you like to, Drew, spend adjust DC by 1 for yourself?
Yes, I would.
Okay, that's 1 more point back to us.
Uh-huh. And then...
So find one and let us know who you spend out of that. So as you dive bomb, shoot breath weapon, and an explosive blast hits the area, what happens when you hit 0?
Now everyone's gonna have to make another save. Because I'm blowing up on you mother effers.
So
didn't
it
even get to
crashes
know.
into the ground. The head collides. It starts to shatter into pieces. It's just a ball of fire and steam fills the area.
Wait, so you breathed and then you exploded?
Yep. They get 2 things that happen when they die. I did not write this.
Yes.
She gets to breathe again when she dies?
That is her points that she spent. When she was diving in, she gets the last reaction, and then she explodes on death.
God damn.
Yes. I will tell you that out of all the people I've talked to, most people ran from this.
20.
I thought that was the
Synalomnic
plan.
Knights don't run.
I thought that was the plan, and then the person that I'm on the horse with decided otherwise.
Yeah, man.
That is 33 points of damage.
And then that's a dexterity save as well. And this is a separate action,
Oh,
so you
so
can spend cards.
I have a question. So, like, on the list that you gave me, there is no save for the first one.
Same as the other one. It's the same.
Okay,
it's the same
cool,
DC.
cool.
Cool,
cool.
Okay, wait, so how many-
Made it.
Sorry, how many points did we take the first time?
Half of
50
53 if you made it.
The first
53
one was
if you did.
53, and then half if you made it.
27.
Yup. And then the second one was how much damage?
33.
33, and then half of that, which would be 16, right? So we have, here's cards for all of you to look at playing. If you'd like to change the DC to make it lower, if you failed your save of 15 on either one of those, we have plenty of those cards.
Oh, we can make it higher, can't we?
No, we can't do that.
I'm joking.
It would have been hilarious. We can make it a 20, right? How many
Unless
of you
I
need
can-
to change the DC by 1?
No.
Is meet
I
it,
rolled a
beat it.
3.
Well, for the first one, Drew, you said you needed 1.
Yes, that one
So-
I did.
So that was Kyler's. Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody else
That's the one
need
that that's the one I used.
Perfect.
No.
All right. Does anybody need to figure a way to have inspiration for their bonds, ideals, and flaws?
I rolled another nat
yeah.
20, so I'm fine.
No fucking what?
Yeah, she did. She said that when she got it.
Okay. She obviously dove behind the Solamnic Knight.
Yep. Which is where you should have been, honestly.
But you said taking damage though, right? That's
Yeah, half.
isn't that for half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, I still took damage. I'm not
He's-
doing great. Like,
he-
I'm up.
With 3 hit points left as it explodes, he raises the shield to protect the mage.
Oh. Okay, so you get hit
And
in
I
a
roll
blast.
I roll a 3 on my death or on my not
We'll
my
get into death
my
saves later.
Reflex save.
Reflex save, so you
So
take
he
it
is-
all.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay, one down.
As he's going down, would you allow me to cast Spare the Dying?
Is that a reaction or is that an action?
Oh, great question.
While you're
Never
doing
mind,
that,
it's an action.
Hagen,
I thought it was a reaction.
how did you do over there, buddy?
Okay,
Is there any
thanks.
wishes going on?
They would have had to ask. No,
You did the thing with Allie in the field. If you said it out loud, I would have responded to you.
right, but I did that already with Featherfall for
Oh, that's the same
chomped
thing.
on
Okay.
corpse. So
Chomped on
I thought
bad
that was-
corpse.
If
I thought that was the
If you
proficiency
didn't see
gear
that
thing.
episode, Todd was like, "Do you wish me harm?" She's like, "Of course I don't wish you harm." Sweet. You got to re-roll a
Done.
save. Just
cast
hook,
shield.
line, and
Just
sinker.
done.
Just
The most
right in the RP. It was
bullshit
amazing.
power of all time.
It
But it's
was
awesome.
amazing.
It's awesome power. Yeah, it's really great. Love it so
sad
much.
I can only do it once a day. So the breath weapon, even though I made my save,
Does that
put
put you
me to
down?
0.
Okay, so then the
Yeah.
second one would have knocked away one of your saves.
One of my saves.
Okay,
right.
so the shield hits as you put it up, and as the cleric of destruction looks around the fire and the debris and the burning waste that is there, the other two are laying on the ground. Darrent not far behind. Cindering corpses left in the wake. And I'm going to cut it there for the evening.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
As there is nothing but just burning bodies, the army's marching in. This area is just a pyro, just a bonfire of flames, and is spreading through the buildings. In the distance, a man in robes can be seen looking into the bonfire, flagging people for the last scene of the show. With that said, Athena, you got to kill people tonight.
I got to kill people, and I got to be a
You
dragon.
Bitch.
Look,
Kill my NPC, Squire.
we all knew when I was coming. I was causing chaos. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I've missed you so much.
I didn't
I miss you
ask
guys.
for a kind person to come play.
No. You gave the dragon-obsessed pro wrestler who loves violence
Yes.
a dragon.
Yes.
That
yes.
causes violence.
Yes.
Of course I was going to.
So is there anything going on with you right now, gaming-wise? We obviously know you're doing all the wrestling stuff right now.
Actually, it's pretty chill on my front. I'm playing
Really?
a couple of games off stream right now. I haven't been able to really do anything. My travel schedule has been crazy. I've actually been playing Forspoken. I'm probably the only person in the world that enjoys that game. I do want to say that. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it immensely. There are other games, but we're not going to talk about them.
The other games are actually really fun. It was the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's
pretty great.
fucking fantastic.
You know, I have a whole room in my house.
I
but,
don't
like,
know.
Yes.
I ended up in a different place. I was not the right. Anyway, we'll talk about that off stream.
Yep.
Does anybody else have anything fun going on this week before we close our show out tonight?
I'm gonna have a nice week of stressing about whether my character's dead or not.
That's fair.
Sure do.
Let's hope for the negative on that.
Sure do.
What happens when you roll a nat 20 on a death save?
We'll get into it. We're doing those off stream. I already said that. That roll will not count.
Oh, okay.
Ha.
I said we're doing it off stream.
For the
I
record,
get
you're way
to-
too point.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I get to play my second game at Delta Green tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
Did you enjoy it? I fucking love Delta Green.
Dude,
It is so good.
What-
The new version is so good.
I already know I'm dealing with the King in Yellow. I already know.
100%. Why
It's
the
not
fuck
good.
would it not be that?
I already I walked into this place and my name was on the script page and like the rest of our characters, and it said, like, we read down to the bottom of the page and it said, enter blah 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 into the room, and I was like, God damn it.
Remember that game I told you to play, Drew? That video game? Same thing.
Really?
The sci-fi one is. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
no, I
awesome.
haven't touched it yet.
Anything else? Any new shows? Anything like that for you? Or are you pretty much just in play life right now?
I'm not going to be back up there until the show opens. So, gang, if anyone is in LA area, I did the fights for the play She Kills Monsters, which is a play about Dungeons and Dragons. Takes place in 1995, and it opens this weekend at the Long Beach Playhouse. So, if you are local, go buy tickets, go see the show, because it's going to be awesome. The entrance scene, because Takesis is in this fucking play.
Question: How long is it
Tiamat
running?
is in it.
How long is it running for the people that may be coming to visit LA soon?
Ooh, a month. It's gonna be running a month. It goes through the end of March.
Maybe.
She's like, I'm going to be seeing a play.
I'm gonna be seeing a play in LA.
Love it. Athena, are you going to PAX?
Probably not, because I actually have to work. I'm defending my Ring of Honor championship that weekend, so I
Nice.
probably will not be there because I will be at work.
You'll
Probably
be
kicking some broad in the
that
face.
is-
talking people.
That is absolutely acceptable.
Can I just say your ad game has been on fire lately?
Thank you. I've
The girl
tried...
talking, I'm in danger. I pissed myself watching TV when that came out.
Yay!
Jen's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, her being a sassy asshole.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, if you guys want to see sassy asshole comments from your resident Ring of Honor champion, go to AthenaPalmer_FG on all of my social medias. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have the TikTok. It's the OG Twitter for now.
You need a
Let's be
media
honest,
kid.
for now. And Instagram.
Moxie, do you got anything going on? I know your better half, aka your sister's gone right now. You really could have used those hit points today.
I really could have. But yeah, I am back to Game Master for a game of the Vanishing Lands tomorrow night. It's the next to last episode of Carpe Diem, which is the insane food world where they all play animals that Adam and Allie, along with Kylie and Amber, came up with. So
God.
episode 5 is tomorrow. And then Lake is off this week, but on Monday we will do the finale of Into the Dark Room because we had to go dark this week for cast member emergency. So the finale of Into the Dark Room will be then. Let's see if I end up killing anybody in that game. Who
Well, all of
knows?
you wave bye. I got a D-Lance minute, and I'll be right back with the rest of you here. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Athena, for murdering my
Bye.
players, because it's not my fault. With that said, hey, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. There is one more thing for me to mention. Obviously, we'll be back next week with all of the pandemonium caused by Athena, but this Thursday, we're back with Watching Paint Dry and doing our Laffle drawing. If you were looking to get this Red Dragon box, I don't know if Athena can see that right now, Red Dragon painted box along with Smuggler's Coffee Blend coming out, get into the Laffle. Every ticket you can buy through our Ko-Fi link, or if you join the show on Thursday at 12 p.m. CST and you make Riddles laugh through StreamLoot cards, those also get you entries. So here's the link for the Ko-Fi in case you just want to buy tickets. You do not have to be present to win, but you do have to respond within 48 hours or we give it to some other schmuck. Besides that, over here there's going to be some videos. You can click and watch all the craziness we've done through the preludes and our first 3 episodes. And then over here, click the bell, subscribe. We're on 3 nights a week. Well, 3 days a week. And I'm pretty sure we have some other guest stars coming up playing Dwagons.